What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch-along, and today it is Arsenal against Bournemouth. Bournemouth against Arsenal, should say, from the Vitality Stadium down there on the south coast. Looking forward to the game. Needs to be 3-point collecting. Anything less than 3 points today is a disaster. Make no mistake about that one. Listen, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're in subscriber only mode as usual on a match day, which means, you know, VIP business, people. And big up to everyone. Let's get 3,000 likes on this video. Like up the ting. And thank you to everyone who's voted for the Football Content Awards. The link is in the description if you haven't done so already. We're up for Best Content Creator. Let's just talk about the Arsenal team because... Listen, I'm going to keep it 100. There's two names on that team sheet that make me feel a little irritable right now, people. Hopefully it works out for the best. And all I can do is hope for the best and prepare for the worst. The two names in that team are Kai Havertz and Eddie Nketiah. For me, playing Gabriel Jesus last week on the left was a disaster. It didn't work. I think it's part of the reason that we dropped points against Tottenham, and he's decided to do it again. It makes absolutely no sense to me. I look on the bench. Emile Smith-Rowe has a very good game last in midweek, playing on the left, sometimes central. Reece Nelson on the left plays really well. Probably one of the best players on the pitch, our best attacking player. And Trossard recovers from injury. Now, okay, maybe Trossard, you could say, not quite fully fit, been out injured for a week or so, you don't want to risk him. Well, what's the excuse for Reece Nelson? What's the excuse for Emile Smith-Rowe? So he plays Gabriel Jesus left wing, and he plays Eddie Nketiah through the middle. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. I really do not understand that starting 11 in terms of playing Jesus on the left. I think is an absolute disgrace. You know me, people. Listen, as I said, other channels are available. I could sit here and go, well, you know, he can play on the left. No, I'm not interested in that. Not interested. He's our best striker. We're playing him left wing for Eddie Nketiah, who's had two poor games in a row. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. You pay 45 million for the guy. You play him out wide. You got three left wingers on the bench. But hey, it is what it is. Havertz, no Arsenal fan should be surprised that Kai Havertz is playing. People have to understand he's paid a fortune in wages and transfer fee, and he's desperate for this guy to do something so that he can justify the signing. He wants him to get a tap in, a penalty, an assist, a shot that hits the bar. Whatever he can get, he's going to do it to try and justify that transfer. I do not understand that starting 11 in terms of playing Gabriel Jesus on the left. Same thing he did with Aubameyang. You've got an agenda, he can play there. That's what they'll tell me. That's what they'll tell me. I'm going to drop a tweet in a minute. Disappointed to see Jesus left wing again. Surely play him up front and play Trossard or ESR or Nelson on the left. There we go. There we go. Yeah, you know, we got to drop a little bomb on Twitter. Just to make them know. Just to set it off. Disappointed to see Jesus left wing again. Surely play him. See, I've done it wrong as well. I've wrote it wrong. I'm going to have to edit that. See, that's what happens when you rush. But hey, we'll get there. We'll get there. But nah, for me, people, I'm not happy with that team. I think it could still be enough to win. Surely play him up front. And Havertz needs a performance. I'm not letting that one slide either. Anyway, there we go. There's a tweet. Drop a little bomb on him. But yeah, the Arsenal bench, by the way, is... in fact, I haven't even gone through the team. David Raya's in goal. David Raya is in goal, which a lot of people are saying, will Raya be in goal? Will Ramsdale? I was always sure that Raya was going to play. I think people have to understand now, David Raya is Arsenal's #1 goalkeeper. Doesn't matter that Ramsdale played well midweek. Unless Raya has an absolute stinker, he's going to start. Back four, I'm okay with that. Ben White, Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba. Although I'm sticking by what I said in the week. I'm a little bit concerned about Ben White. I think quietly he's playing quite average. But the back four is solid. Declan Rice is a lone six. Let's hope his back is not mash up. And then Odegaard in front with Havertz. Havertz has got to perform eventually. He has to do something. I'm watching videos of him at the Leverkusen to try and, remember when he was a decent player. And front three, Saka and Nketiah, Jesus. I could be totally wrong. He could play Eddie and Nketiah left wing and play Jesus through the middle, but I don't think he will. I think it's a poor decision. I would not be starting Eddie in this game. What has he done to justify it on the last couple of performances? But we're here for the win, and let's hope we win the game. That's all we can hope for, people. Big up to everyone locked in. Gunnar Paul, thank you for the super chat. Big up, Big C. Big love today. Hope you and your family are well. Thank you very much, bro. Same to you and all the community. I'm not a fan of that Jesus and Eddie start, especially with Jesus on the right. Get ESR on. This guy, honestly, I'm convinced he's adopted Eddie and Nketiah. I'm convinced. Nope 4831 says, my birthday today, son's first tomorrow. Blessings to you and your son tomorrow, man. More life, more life. Big up yourself. Thank you for the super chat. And Marty, thank you for the super chat, bro. I would take Xhaka over Havertz at the moment. I think we all would. Something's got to happen eventually, but how long? Just keep giving him the tools, people. It doesn't matter. Give him a hammer, see if that works. Give him a wrench. Give him a screwdriver. Eventually, something's got to work. That's the art of business with this guy. Give him more tools. He needs more tools, people. Brian, big up Brooklyn in the building. Morning, Big C. Got my vote in for Infotainment TV. We need 3 goals today. Please keep our boys healthy. And big up everyone in New York, man. Stay safe. I heard there's some crazy floods going on at the moment over there, man. I see some mad videos. So I hope everyone's well in New York. Big up Jerome. Said, big up Big C and the C unit. 3-point collecting. And great football today. Not having anything else. Mikel Arteta is so hard-headed. He'll go down in flames with Kai. Queen's in the building. QB in the building. Southside. Mob Deep. I think Queens is up there as my favourite part of New York for hip-hop. Nas, 50, G Unit, Mob Deep. You know what I mean? I love that QB sound. Big up yourself, Jerome. Cooper in the building. What do Nelson and ESR have to do to get a start? Probably change your name to Kai Havertz and Eddie and Nketiah. You might get a game then. It's unbelievable. 3 left wingers on the bench, and we play a striker left wing. Make it make sense. Trossard, I can probably let him off. He might not be fully 100%. Smith-Rowe and Nelson, inexcusable for me. Bleck said the Havertz thing ain't working. It hasn't worked for 3 years at Chelsea either, let's be honest, outside of a Champions League goal in the final. And Eli said Havertz was hiding behind the ref last game and jogged back when the others are busting their arse trying to get back. I'm convinced he's just here to eat Skittles and Coke and just coast through the game. Big up Eli. And big up Cameron said we're winning no league with Kai and Eddie. Listen, I've said to myself, I want the Arsenal fan base to push up the level, be ambitious, demand the very best. But also balance that out with reality, because then things, they don't hurt as much if you're already prepared for them. As an Arsenal fan, I would give you all this advice. Want Arsenal to win the league? No problem. Of course we do. We all want Arsenal to win the league. But in reality, balance that out by saying to yourself, we're not going to win the league. I want them to win it, but we're not going to win it. It's like buying a lottery ticket. You want to win that 50 million jackpot, but the reality is you're going to work on Monday morning. Unless, you're blessed and something unbelievable happens that I've never seen. So for me, I want Arsenal to win the league, but the reality, Pep Guardiola's lifting the title at the end of May, and we can deal with it. And then if I get a surprise and in May we're lifting it, then so be it. I'll shamelessly say I always thought we were going to win it. But the reality is, Pep's lifting the Premier League trophy at the end of May, and that's where I'm at with it. So when it probably doesn't happen, I can just keep it moving, people. Top 4 and a domestic trophy is where I'm at with a good Champions League run. You ain't winning titles You ain't winning titles with Eddie Murphy and Neil from the In-Betweeners in attacking midfield. It's just not going to happen, people. But it is what it is. By the way, we're going to be fighting our way through the stream. The game, of course, is not on in the UK. I mean, it don't matter that you're paying for Sky Sports, TNT, Amazon Prime, your TV, your electric bill. We don't deserve to watch the game. It's 3 p.m. You can't watch it. Fly out of England, you can watch it anywhere. Live in England, oh no, we can't do that. Because the fans won't go to the game. That's what the TV stations say. If 3 p.m. kickoffs are on, nobody will go to the game. Funny that, because when it's on at 4:30 and it's on TV, the game's still sold out. Make it make sense. It's on Peacock in the US, people, or anybody who can get that channel through a VPN. So it's VPN settings for me today. It is what it is. Let me go through these few super chats. Hattie and assist for Watkins. Hey, I've always rated him. I'm joking. I've always pretty much said. I'm going to be totally honest. I've always said I don't want him at Arsenal. But if we got him, I'd support him. He's better than Eddie. He's better than Eddie. He probably scores more than Gabby as well. He's had a good game today. Brighton are getting battered, by the way. 5-1. They're in time added on. Great win for Unai Emery, that. Watkins hat-trick. Ramsey scored as well. I rate that boy Ramsey. Don't forget, there's a lot of games today at 3 p.m. So we're going to do like a Gillette Soccer Saturday, you know, Shaw Sports Saturday, people. We've obviously got Bournemouth Arsenal. We got Everton against Luton, Manchester United against Palace, Newcastle against Burnley, West Ham, Sheffield United and Wolves against Man City. And then at 5:30, Tottenham against Liverpool. So we're going to keep you updated on all the scores as well. Where can I get a Curtis Shaw TV mug, need your Zen tea? If people want these, I can do them for people. I need to sort out some proper merch. I can't lie. I need it designing properly, though. What I don't want to do is just come out with a typical clothing brand, Curtis Shaw TV, and plain writing on a plain hoodie. Like, I don't think that's the one. I'd like to think we got a bit more je ne sais quoi on this channel and this community. So I want a nice clothing brand with a good design, good logo that you would want to wear. We'll get there, people. We'll get there. But I can sort the mugs out if anybody wants a mug. Let me know. Big up David with a super chat. And Ketia's loyal. Why not play Odegaard left centre mid? He would work well with Zinni and Jesus. Why keep starting Havertz? £65 million, my friend. £220,000 a week. That is why he is starting. A Curtis Shaw G-string. Yo, listen, we got bills to pay, people. Whatever needs, whatever needs doing, we can sort it. Don't worry about it. Don't go anywhere. Winnie's dropping his album for all the dogs. Hey, listen, big up Matt. Whatever's necessary. They love this Win the Dog, don't they? Shorting clothing. Listen, we'll have something going. Don't worry. When we come, we're coming correct, people. Anyway, let's look ahead, people. Let's look ahead. Just briefly on the team lineup. Obviously, Raya's in goal, which, as I said, I'm not surprised one bit about that. He was always playing for me. He's number one. Make no mistake about it. David Raya is Arsenal's number one. All this, who's going to play this week? Listen, it's David Raya. Raya will play on Tuesday against Lons. Raya will play next Sunday against Manchester City. Unless he gets injured or something. He is playing. And then the back four, Ben White, Zinni, Gabriel, Saliba. Great to see Saliba back. Great to see Declan Rice. Great to see Saka. And Fabio Vieira and Trossard are back. So a number of the injured players are returning. Obviously, still no Gabriel Martinelli. He hasn't returned. And obviously, Partey and Timber. So, you know, we're still down to 3. But we have got a strong team. Goldbridge had a good point. Extended extra time could be contributing. It could be, but I don't know if it is that. You know, we usually had 5 minutes added on time at the end of a game. Maybe, okay, we're getting now 10, 8, sometimes 12. Is that 5 to 7 minutes a game the reason that players keep getting injured? I honestly think it's the summer break. Most players got 3 weeks off in the summer. Now, you play a full 50-game season. You go to a World Cup in between. They ended the season by playing 2 international games. Then you get 3 weeks off and you're back in for pre-season. And pre-season is grueling. You then go on a tour around the world. I think it's the lack of rest. I think the players need 5-6 weeks off in the summer. We can't demand more and more out of players and give them less time off. I know we look at it and go, oh, they're rich, they're millionaires, they should be able to. Listen, the demand that you put on yourself physically as a professional footballer is unreal. They need more time off, 100%. Glenn said, hey, Curtis, I want to work with you on a brand design and merch design. What do you say? CurtisShawTV@hotmail.com. Hit me up. Any suggestions, any designers, any logo ideas, hit me up. Get involved. Community settings. We do it together. Big up Ben Smith, who said, I'm 92 years old. I need Havertz to start playing now. I mean, Ben, 92 years old. First of all, happy living. Well done. And second of all, Ben, if you are 92 years old, I've got some spare football boots. I can get them to you. You'd probably move more than Kai Havertz is moving at the moment, Ben. So even at 92 years of age, I'd probably rather play you attacking midfield. People laughing at the fact that I've got a Hotmail. Put some respect on Hotmail, people. Oh, look at me. I've got Gmail. Hotmail, man, that's where it started. Pay some respect. It's like a Nokia 402. It's like MSN Messenger. It's like BBM Messenger. You've got to show respect for it, man. All this Gmail hype. Show me some respect, people. Hotmail.com. I'm there. I'm old school. Dial-up internet and all that, people. You know what I mean? I still play with Pogs. I'm joking, by the way. But yeah, I've had the Hotmail address for a while. I have, and I haven't changed it. So yeah, man. I'm old school, people. Work with me here. Mind games by Arteta. Hopefully he's not taking a risk with players not training before the game. Hotmail is for the real OGs, as somebody just said. There you go. I'm with you on that one. OG business, man. You know what I mean, Zach? Gunnar Paul said, no, Big C, calling Havertz. Neil from In-Betweeners. I'm nicking that one. This wins the internet today for me. I can't unsee it. It is Neil from the In-Betweeners. And up front, you've got Axel Foley from Beverly Hills Cop 2, a.k.a. Eddie Murphy, a.k.a. Sherman Klump, a.k.a. Norbit. So that's where we're at right now. Big up Paul, big up Babatunde. Arteta giving 65 million reasons to play Kai Havertz. And Eros said it's like the Ford Escort of mails. Listen, of emails. It might not be glamorous. Ain't the quickest. But it'll get you there, people. It will not let you down, that is for sure. Not like these Teslas that are crashing on auto drive and all of that, people. We're old school. We're old school. Anyway, the Aston Villa game has just finished. Unai Emery has slapped up De Zerbi today. 5-1. Great result for them. Big up Unai. And let's have a look at the Premier League table. Arsenal have to win today, people. Have to win. Let me tell you, anything less than a win is a meltdown. I'm letting you know from now. This would be an absolute disaster. Now, Tottenham play against Liverpool, so they drop points there. Brighton have just been slapped. We win today, we go above Brighton, right? We'll go second if we win today. Obviously, Liverpool play Tottenham tomorrow. We have to win this game. We have to. 4 wins, 2 draws, no defeats. 11 scored, 6 conceded for Arsenal. We're 6th at the moment. When you look at this Bournemouth team, I mean, they are poor. But the problem you always have is when these teams play against Arsenal, they lift their game. Look what they did to us last season in the game at our place. Okay, Reece Nelson scores a wonder goal in the last minute, but we were struggling. They played well. They attacked us. They created chances. They scored goals. I actually have to be careful how critical I am of Bournemouth, because I'll sit here and destroy them and say how bad they are, and before you know it, we're 2-0 down. So, listen, Bournemouth, 6 games, no wins, 3 draws and 3 defeats. They've scored 5 goals in 6 games. They're not even averaging 1 goal a game, and they've conceded 11. I mean, in fact, the game hadn't finished. I think there's been a goal. I think it could be 6-1 to Villa. I thought it said full time then. Looks like it's 6-1, by the way, people. Brighton, third in the league. This league this year is crazy. Douglas Luiz, remember him? Nearly signed for us. Apologies. I thought it said full time. It didn't. It was added on time. Douglas Luiz has made it 6-1 in the 98th minute. What a performance that is by Aston Villa. Prime Emery ball. But yeah, listen, if we can't beat this Bournemouth team today, forget about it. But this is the Premier League. Anything can happen. Nobody would have predicted Villa to beat Brighton 6-1. You may have predicted a Villa win with them being at home, but I think most of you would have said that it was going to be a close game. Definitely not 6-1. De Zerbi yesterday was being linked with the Real Madrid job. Today he gets slapped by Emery. Have we ever scored 6 under Arteta? I'm not sure. I think 5 against Forest last season was our highest ever goal tally. Eddie went Queens, never forget. Exactly, man. Coming to America settings. Good thing we have Raya now, so we can't concede in the first minute. Let's hope so. Curtis Emery will be on smoke when they play Arsenal. That he will. If we win, do we do Liverpool Spurs? Possibly. I might do it. It could be a mood-based watch-along. Lens on highlight says, question Curtis, who are the best managers in the league in order? Pep and Klopp. And then the rest, you just figure it out from there, to be honest. I don't think anyone else is Pep, then Klopp, then everyone else is what I would say. Arteta, Ange, De Zerbi, Emery, Eddie Howe, they're all kind of decent. It's the top 2 and then the rest is what I would say, really. I don't think anyone else is that. I wouldn't say there's another world-class manager in the Premier League outside of Pep and Klopp. I got to be honest. That might sound harsh. I mean, I'm looking Emery, De Zerbi, Ange, Arteta, Moyes, Howe, Ten Hag, Hodgson. I forget the guy at Fulham. Marco, is it? The Portuguese guy. Steve Cooper, Thomas Franks, Poch, Deitch, O'Neill, Arteta's mate. I don't even know the name of the Luton manager. Company and Heckingbottom. There's 2 world-class managers in the Prem, and the rest are decent. That's it. They definitely ain't 3 world-class managers, just them 2. So, yeah, that would be my order. Arteta is Pep's student. He is, but, you know, the student don't often outdo the master. Emery is very good. I don't think he's world-class. I think he's a very good cup manager. 4 Europa Leagues, deserves credit. He probably is the 3rd best in terms of what he's done. There's 4. Name them. Who do you think is? Would you say there's more than 2 world-class managers in the Prem outside of Pep and Klopp? Some of you saying Emery. What do you mean, Deitch ain't world-class? Listen, Curtis, you're showing pure disrespect, mate. You try and come to Everton and keep them in the Premier League. That is a world-class achievement. I've never seen Pep or Klopp do it with a team that bad. We eat bricks, we eat wood, we eat concrete. Show me some respect. There we go. That's a quick word with Sean Dyche. Graham Potter, I mean, he's gone, Annie. Emery should be in the all-time greats. Tournament, yeah. Well, Arteta's not world-class. No chance. Not with 1 FA Cup. It's got to do more. Doc said, bro, why are we doing this again with Eddie? Listen, they tell me I've got an agenda when I mention Eddie on Twitter, or X as they call it. He's leading the line for us. He's getting picked up front even when Jesus is fit. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. Look, so let me tell you my first response. This sums up Twitter. I put, disappointed to see Jesus left wing again. Surely play him up front and play Trossard or ESR or Nelson on the left, and Havertz needs a performance. The first response is the same fans that cry Jesus is not a pure goal scorer but want him at number 9 every single game. I mean, honestly, are we in nursery? So the explanation would be, my friend, Jesus is our best striker, so play him up front. He's better than Eddie Nketiah. But in January, try and buy a better striker. I mean, it's not rocket science. Am I speaking a different language here? I genuinely, that social media platform is outrageous. That's why I just drop a bomb and turn it off, because you can't have a conversation with no one. It's not real. Honestly, it's not a real place. I don't know what it is. It's so funny. It really is. You want a new striker, but you want Jesus to play through the middle. Well, yeah, mate, because he's better than Eddie. And in January, you buy a better striker. How about that? But anyway, we'll leave it. We'll leave it at that, people. What have we got? We got 25 minutes until the game starts. Arteta didn't learn from last year. Our best players will be burnt out by Christmas. Rowan said a reason why I don't have Twitter. It's an interesting place, bro. That is for sure. I'm convinced it's just full of bots. I don't think they're even real people. Would Arteta or any manager outside of Pep and Klopp be able to win 3 Europa Leagues in a row with Seville and Villarreal? Probably not. I would agree. At this point, I'd take Righty back rather than Eddie. Brighton, the type of team to beat United and Arsenal, but lose 6-0 to Villa and West Ham. They were overachieving, to be honest. The fact that they've got Danny Welbeck up front, they sold McAllister, they sold Caicedo. It's unbelievable that they've even started the season as well as they have, to be honest. But they're a bit strange, Brighton. One week they look like Real Madrid. The next week, they look like Roy of the Rovers, like the dog and duck. They can't defend. Away from home, they're a little bit temperamental, which is strange, really. I don't quite get it. But do you know what I like in an interview that Saliba's just done with French TV? I mean, how's this for self-belief in yourself? This was the headline that came out of the interview that he did. Even though most of us will probably agree. Saliba said, without my injury, Arsenal could have been champions last season. I mean, listen, I respect it because I agree with that. I think if he'd have stayed fit, we'd have probably won the title because we were conceding goals that we weren't conceding with him. But I love that kind of self-belief. Some people would mistake that for arrogance, but I think that's brilliant from him. And I like the fact that he's got that kind of belief in himself to say, listen, if I was fit, we would have won the league. We wouldn't have conceded half of them goals because I would have been there. I've said before, I think he's the best centre-back we've had since Sol Campbell. Genuinely do. Better than Koscielny, better than Mustafi, better than Vermaelen. He is outstanding. And the fact he signed that new deal is even better, that he's committed his long-term future to the club. Gunnar Paul said, Big C, I got a question. If we come third or fourth this season, don't win a domestic cup and get knocked out of the Champions League in the semi-final, what happens to Arteta? He'll keep his job. That's the reality. We had this discussion a little bit yesterday, and it was really interesting because there was such a wide range of opinions from the community. The question that I was sort of asking was, what is your minimum this season from Arteta that, in your opinion, you would say continue with the process? What is your minimum? A lot of people were saying get top 4 and win a domestic trophy. Some people were saying he has to at least challenge Man City and come second. They wouldn't accept fourth. Some people were saying top 4 with no trophy, they would get rid of him. It's very interesting. Let me try and get a poll up. Actually, I want to poll that because I just want to get, we've got 20 minutes until kickoff, so I want to get your thoughts and opinions because I thought it was very interesting. What is the bare minimum for Arteta this season for you as a fan? What is your minimum to say Arteta goes again next season? What is your minimum expectation for Arsenal and Arteta this season? And for me, I'll be honest, and I don't like saying this because I feel like, in reality, listen, I would like to say win the league, but I don't think, number one, I don't think we spent all of that money well. And us spending 200 million, Man City spent 200 million. So why do we think we're going to suddenly go ahead of them? So minimum expectation, top 4 and a trophy. Title winners. Or what else could I actually put? Top four and a trophy. Title winners. I don't even want to put Champions League winners because it's not realistic, is it? But, all right, let's just put it. Champions League. Or no, let's just put domestic trophy, which I hope nobody would tick that. And no top four. Let's put that. And if it's anything different, just write in there. Top 3 and a trophy, not Carabao, said Stefano. Runners up in the Prem and a semi-final of the Champions League. Third, a final, a semi, and another semi-final. But that's still... Top 4 and Osimhen. Guendouzi's better than Havertz, says George. Win the league, says Mr. Cool Bus Driver. He don't mess around, this guy, I'm telling you. Top 2 or a major trophy. Win the league and the Champions League is the minimum. Top 3 and a trophy. I'm with... We've got to get top 3. Come on. Liverpool as Man City should be the top 3. I'll take a Champions League and finish 10th. Yeah, I'd take that. FA Cup, top 2, quarterfinal in Champions League. That'd be decent. League or gone, says Alan. Title challenge, second place finish, and a trophy, says Highbury Days. That makes the treble. We wanted Wenger for top 4 and FA Cups. We wanted Wenger out for top 4 and FA Cups. So good point. Richard said top 4 and a cup trophy isn't good enough. That was our expectation. Lassie, I hear you. I hear you on that. I do hear you. And Laser Gaming says win the league business. Aim high. For me, we've got to challenge for the league. Right, I'm being honest. I don't see enough in the team at the moment to make me confident that we're going to win the title. That's just the reality. We spent 200 million, but City spent 200 million. So what have we really done to bridge the gap between us and them? You know, I know you could say with them they lost Mahrez and they lost Gundogan. So did they downgrade a little bit? Because I wouldn't say Kovacic is better than Gundogan. But we've lost Timber for the season. Havertz is doing nothing. So really, the only upgrade we've had is Declan Rice for Xhaka. And Xhaka had a very good season last year. We're getting a different role out of Rice. So we're not necessarily that much better than we were last season. What we need to do as a starting thing for Arsenal, put the building blocks in place. We've got a win today. For me, the first major sort of checkpoint is we need to beat Manchester City next weekend. And I'm not looking past this game because don't get me wrong, this is Arsenal. Anything could happen. You know, I think we'll win today, but, you know, I've seen stranger things than Arsenal getting beat. Arsenal need to beat Manchester City next week at the Emirates. That's what they've got to do as a starting point, as a building block, if they're going to do anything this season in the league. No Rodri, no John Stones, no Kevin De Bruyne. I know they've still got an amazing squad. I know Haaland will be there. But we need to beat Manchester City next week. Not even a draw. You offer me a draw next week, I'm not taking it. Like Kara said, what if we draw? I'm not taking it. I'm not. We've got to beat them. We're at home. Got to beat them. Got to clip them. If you want to win the league, you've got to beat them. How many times have you seen Man City go to Old Trafford and get beat? They lost there last year. I've seen them go to Anfield and get beat. How come they always come to the Emirates and it's like a fun day out at Fort Park? Why does it look like they're at a theme park? You know, always looks like they're having fun when they're at the Emirates. Now I'm sick of it. Them man go Anfield all the time and get rolled over. Even Man United beat them and they're not even that good. I know it's a Manchester derby, but we need to start making them uncomfortable. We need to beat Man City next week. No excuses. If Man City beat us next week, they're 7 points ahead of us. I don't think we see them for the rest of the season. I've never seen a team catch Man City 7 points behind them. We need to beat them. If we beat them next week and win today, we're a point behind them. Then we're cooking. Then we've got an opportunity. International break. Tottenham regularly beat Man City as well. Exactly. Then man finish 8th and beat Man City. So we've got to be beating them. No excuses. Vivian Paul said, big up Big C. Timmy Blazon gonna Paul for life since 72-73. Arsenal for life from Bermuda. Big up yourself. MO7, facts, Big C, agree. We need to beat them. Big up penalty spot in the building as well. Hope you're well, bro. He said, big up Curtis and the C Unit community. Facts, we have to beat them 100%. Let's see a few more of your comments. Facts, and then Rob coming in. Janie said, with the actual squad now, with Havertz and Rice and the way Arteta is manning the team, changing drastically, players right to left, there is no way. Kai Havertz, 96th minute winner, we will be there. I would love it. I would love him to score the winner against City. Andrew Griffith, what we tried to do to City is what PSV tried to do to us and get beat. We need a sensible approach. We try and do to Man City what they do to everyone else, and it doesn't work. We play inverted like they do. We try and keep the ball like they do. The shape's the same. Man City pump us all the time because we're trying to do what they do and they're better than us at it. The reason they drop points a lot against Tottenham, against Liverpool, because they have a style that counteracts what they do. They soak up the pressure and they hit them on the break at pace, and that's what City struggle against. We say, all right, we'll do what you're doing, and then they're like, okay, you're not as good as us at it, so they beat us there. It looks comfortable. Kai009 today, please, come on, Havertz. Just score a goal and end this pain we're going through. I thought Rice and Saka didn't train, but they're starting. I mean, apparently the rumour was that they trained yesterday. So we'll see. We will see. I didn't actually hear that Trossard trained, so maybe that's why he's on the bench. Can Wolves do anything today at home against City? I'm going to be honest. I'm not expecting it. If we get it, it's a bonus. I'm not looking... I didn't look at that on the fixture list as, oh, this could be one City drop points. I don't really rate that Wolves team, but I hope so. Watkins got a hat-trick and 2 assists. Hey, listen, he had a good game. I know I've been a little bit... I've been critical of your boy Ollie Watkins. I'm not a big fan of him particularly, but today he was very good. He was very good, so I'll give him his props. But I've seen Adama Traore have games where he rips fullbacks to bits. You still wouldn't want to sign him, would you? You know what I mean? The individual performances. But, nah, fair play to him. He was good today. Very good hat-trick. My question has always been, with Watkins, they paid nearly £40 million for him. So how much is it going to cost to buy him? Would you pay £60, £70 million for Ollie Watkins? I don't know. Maybe you would. Like I said, the striker market at the moment, it's lacking badly. It's really poor at the moment. It's cringe to watch Arteta copy Pep. He's got to get his own style, hasn't he? He's got to get... I'm just checking something here. I saw an article that was talking about which players were training yesterday. I just wanted to check it, if it was on there. I'm sure it said that Trossard never trained yesterday. Don't forget, we'll keep you up to date with the other games in the Prem as well. A lot of good games going off today, so I'll keep you updated with that. Where is it? I think it's... I'll try and find it. I'll have a look for it in a bit. But anyway, I'm pretty sure it said that Trossard never trained yesterday, so that's probably why. Watkins clear of Aubameyang. Hey, Omar, wash your mouth out, my friend. Pierre's a former Golden Boot winner, FA Cup winner. Relax. I've never seen Watkins in FA Cup finals, scoring goals. But anyway, big up yourself. Guna Paul, I read that one, didn't I? Miss said, Arteta likes copying Pep's homework, but won't replace Nketiah with a world-class clinical striker. Make it make sense, my friend. Babatunde said, Arteta using AI for team selection. He needs to calm down, man. He needs to calm down. I don't get it. Big up yourself, bro. David, Big C gets abuse, but Righty speaks facts, Tony. Yeah, exactly. Big up, bro. Jorge, the reason the process works for Arsenal and the Kroenkes is because that's the American model. Slow progress over the span of 6 years. Buckle up. I really hope not. I hope not. Community Shield, we didn't push high as hard. Wingers sat back to block up the midfield. We learnt from last season, said Simon. Community Shield was good, but Community Shield is different, man. I saw Liverpool roll City in the Community Shield. I'm thinking, ooh, they don't look great. And then they won the treble. Does Pep really care that much about the Community Shield? I don't know. People, the game is being shown on Peacock in America, if you're looking for it. Obviously, you know, game's not on in England as usual. Thank you very much. So we'll fight our way through. I've got the VPN ready. I'm hoping I can watch that. So we should be all right, people. We should be okay. We'll see how that goes. Lauren said, Arteta has had enough time now. We must be at the final stage of the process. Who knows? Let me end that poll and see what your answers were. Let's end that poll. What is your expectation for Arteta this season? 58% of you say top 4 and a trophy. 25% say title winners. 10% top 4 and 3% domestic trophy. And no top 4. So let's see. It's going to be interesting, that is for sure. But anyway, we got 10 minutes until kickoff, people. What are your thoughts on today's lineup? For those of you just tuned in, 3,200 of you locked in. It's on Fubo TV, apparently, in Canada. It's on Premier Sports, I think Gary just said, in Ireland. Peacock in America, and I'm sure other parts of the world. There's other channels, so if anybody wants to share streams and channels with people, throw them in the community. Big up Dre, big up Mr. Cool Bus Driver. For those of you just tuned in, David Raya continues in goal. Ben White, Zinchenko at fullback. Gabriel Saliba returns from injury at centre-back, which is good news. Declan Rice is back. He plays in the lone 6 with Odegaard and Kai Havertz in attacking midfield. Is this the day Kai Havertz produces something? It's got to happen eventually. We're all waiting. The front 3, Saka is back. He plays on the right. Eddie and Nketiah through the middle. And Gabriel Jesus on the left. Did he not learn from that performance last week against Tottenham? It did not work. Jesus might be able to play there, but you don't play him there. You can eat dog food, people. You can eat dog food. But guess what? You ain't going to do it, are you? It wouldn't harm you if you ate some pedigree chum. It's actually meant to be quite good for you. But guess what? You ain't going to go to the shop and ask for 2 tins of pedigree chum for your Saturday night dinner, are you? Just because Jesus can play on the left, don't play him on the left. He's a striker. I'm sick of seeing it. Reece Nelson, 100 grand a week, left winger. Smith Rowe, number 10 shirt, left winger. Leandro Trossard, Belgium international, left winger. Okay, I'll put 3 left wingers on the bench and play Jesus on the left, because guess what? Eddie Nketiah's got to play, because guess what, people? You don't see what he does in training. He never stops running. Make it make sense, people. Somebody said Nuno would eat the dog food. He probably would. He would disagree. You know what I mean? Winner have already ate the dog food anyway. Yeah, Havertz is playing like he is eating dog food, to be honest. He's playing like dog something else, not the food. It's where the food comes out after, but you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, the analogy is wild. You know, information and entertainment. Anything can happen at any given moment on this channel, people. That's something you've come to expect by now, I'm sure. The Arsenal bench: Aaron Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Kivior, El Neni, Jorginho, Fabio Vieira, Smith Rowe, Trossard, and Nelson. The bench looking a little bit better. You know, Trossard, Smith Rowe, Nelson. There's players there that can impact the game if we need a goal later on. I don't like the front 3. Got to be honest. It's quite simple. Saka on the right. Jesus through the middle. I would have played Smith Rowe or Nelson. You know, if Trossard's not fully fit, no problem. Champions League game Tuesday. Bring him off the bench later on in this game. I have no problem. But Nelson or Smith Rowe would have been on the left for me, 100,000,000%. I actually might have played both of them. I said yesterday on the preview I would have probably played Smith Rowe where Havertz is and played Nelson on the left. But it is what it is. That's why he's the manager. He gets paid 8.5 million a season. If you can't roll Bournemouth, who haven't won 1 game in the Premier League, I hope we win, and I hope we win well. I want to see Arsenal score some goals today. Go and score 4 or 5 today and let people know we're serious. You know, that's what I want to see. I'm sick of us scraping victories all the time. I want to see goals. I want to see a performance. Kai Havertz, man, if ever you needed an opportunity to score, Bournemouth away on the South Coast, they haven't won one game. If this guy don't perform today, I don't know where you go from here. I really don't. Hopefully he puts in a decent performance. He needs one. He desperately needs one. Did you see Thierry's interview about finishing and dribbling? I saw a clip. I haven't watched the whole interview yet. Who scores first, El Neni or Havertz? I mean, at this stage, Lord knows who scores first. Probably El Neni. Nah, Havertz might score today. It's got to happen eventually. Bleck said Arteta must challenge for the league, win a domestic trophy and a good Champions League run. Then he can discuss keeping his job. Big up, bro. White Glove said someone check Mikel's meds and get him a shrink. He's not happy. E. Ross said you can eat dog food. You can, my friend, if you want. Big up English Tax Ross. Big up Cooper. Kai. Oh, shit. Well, yeah. What he said. And Funny Done Well said, come on, you Gunners. Eddie playing to get some value for the Tony deal. We're trying to protect his value, people. That's why he's playing, because we're going to sell him for big money in January. We'll probably give him a new contract. He's going, nah, 100 grand a week. That's not enough for you, son. Let me give you another 50 grand on top of that. Let's try and sort out this VPN and get this started. The game kicks off in 6 minutes. Big up C-Law. Big facts. We need to whoop someone 5 or 6. It's due, man. It's been too long. It's been too long. Why can't we pump no one? I seen Man City batter teams, you know. Seen Liverpool beat Bournemouth 9-0 last season. I know it was at Anfield, but I've seen teams get battered. We haven't battered no one for a while. Osimhen benched. It's time. Wow. Listen, it's going to take big money. Brentford will not pay Eddie 100 G's a week. And Eddie would probably ask for more for the move. He loves Nketiah because he works hard. Yeah, that old Chester. Oh, you don't see what he does at training. He never stops running. What a brilliant person he is. Let's just ignore the fact he don't do anything on the pitch most of the time. I want to see Havertz score today. I'm going to be honest. I mean, I've wanted Havertz to score for the last 8 games and it still hasn't happened. But it's got to happen eventually, surely. Big up S. Berkey boy, new member. Member stream during the international break, 100%. Big week coming up this week, week after. Definitely a member stream. Imagine getting Tony or Osimhen and Arteta benching that. He'd play him left wing and play Eddie up top. Right, we're 5 minutes from kickoff. I need to sort out this this VPN now. Let me just plug this in. 1 second. We've got to get this sorted. And we should be all right to get this game underway, people. It's a big game today. Must-win game for Arsenal. People talk about the 2-pack. Yeah, I heard some stuff about 2-pack yesterday with that. There should be a join button next to the... There should be a join button next to the subscribe button, hopefully. And then you can join. If not, I think you have to go on desktop mode. Then it allows you to do it. Jorge said, I'm a really nice guy. Can I play for Arsenal? Probably under this manager. You probably could, my friend. You probably could. Big up Fraser in the chat. Hope you're well, bro. Hope you are well. What is going on? Come on, VPN. Work for me here. I need this to get sorted. Kick off in 3 minutes, people. Got my stream, VIP, EPL. Big up everyone who's got this stream sorted. If not, we'll fight our way through it. I'm hoping I'll have this sorted now. Right, here we go. Let's try and get this loaded and then we can watch it. Big up Jay. Hello, Kurt. It's been a while since I've been in the chat. Hope everything's good. All good, bro. Can't complain. I'll be better if this stream works. Right, here we go. Let's see if this plays. Two minutes till kickoff. Can hear the chance of Eddie gets a hat trick. Then I woke up. Yeah, dream world that, innit, mate? Is this gonna play? Your defense is happy when Nketiah is in the room. It's definitely not worried. That's for sure. Try Total Sport Tech. I've got two. I've got it on the screen and on the phone. Where's that? Oh, give me that remote. Right, let's try this. Oh, this stream's bugging out, man. All right, we're gonna have to go plan B. Oh no, I have got it on. It seems like there's a slight delay on my one. Right, anyway, we're about to get underway, people, in a minute. So throw your score predictions in. What is going on with this? Right, there we go. I think we're sorted. Yeah, the game's kick off shortly. Get your score predictions in. I'm hoping this works. I'm going to go for... are we going to keep a clean... I think we're going to keep... I'm going 2-0. I'm going 2-0 Arsenal, people. I'm going 2-0 to the Arsenal today. I think we'll be too good. South London's fans going for 2-2, bro. Are we that nervous? We don't think we've got these lot, no? 3-0. Hopefully 3-0. 3-0 to Arsenal. The away kit is ugly. 3-0, 4-1, 3-1. We're about to get underway. 4-3, 3-1. Dre saying 4-1. I would like to keep a clean sheet against these lot. Surely we can keep out Solanke and them, man. We've actually got a good defence. Omar says 2-0. Spice says 3-0. 20-0. Yeah, if only. We're about to kick off, people. Playing in the yellow kit. What's going on with this? I can never find my charger wire. There we go. We're about to kick off. 4-1. Don't forget, we're going to keep you updated. Any scores in the chat, people, of the other games, feel free to put them in. I'm going to make a wild prediction. I'm going to say it. Kai Havertz will score today. Clip that. I think Kai Havertz gets his first goal for Arsenal today. I don't know why. I just got a feeling he gets his first goal for the club today. It's got to happen eventually. Right, we're underway, people. We are underway. Oh, what's going on here? I'm on the wrong one. Right, let's go to this screen. There we go. We're underway, people. Arsenal against Bournemouth. On the South Coast. And we need to be 3-point collecting today. That is for certain, people. That is for certain. Why has that moved? What is going on there? Right, there we go. There we go. Apologies. We definitely got to be winning this. Man, he can't go 009. He can't go 009, people. He's going to score today. Clip it. He'll score an own goal, says Mark. It wouldn't surprise me. Vegas Gunner said a section of the fans grumbling about Tony costing 60 million at the same time justifying Kai and his price tag with stats and video comps. It's shameless, isn't it? It is shameless. I can't lie. We're underway, and at the moment the stream's all right, so we're okay at the moment. Let's see how this goes. Just bear with me, people, but we should be fine. Anyway. Who is better, Eddie or Solanke? Genuinely, Solanke, I think, is better. We'll keep you updated with the other scores as well. Anyone gets any score updates from the other games, feel free to let us know. Obviously, Manchester City are playing. Man United are playing as well. Bournemouth lost. Brighton lost 6-1 to Aston Villa. Ollie Watkins hat-trick. So feel free to throw the scores in the chat, people. I'm going for a Kai Havertz goal today. I think it's going to happen. It has to happen eventually. So let's hope it's today. All right, here we go. It's got it on the full screen as well now. So all right, we're set. I got two screens going off. One with the score updates, and one with the Arsenal game. So we should be all right. Do you think Timber replaces White at right back? Possibly. Possibly. Somebody put in the chat earlier that was interesting. Maybe he would have played left back and Zinni would have gone into a midfield. That's another possibility. So big up Nketiah's lawyer. Throw into Arsenal. Couple of minutes gone in the game. It's gone out for a goal kick. Havertz starting again. It's got to work eventually, right? That's what he's hoping for. Havertz to score. It's got to happen eventually. That's what he thinks anyway. I'll keep you updated with the others. Anyone gets any other scores, feel free to throw them in the chat as well. Arsenal on the ball. Why can't Nelson get a start? I've got no idea. 100 grand a week, but you don't trust him in the league. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. Why won't he play him? Give the boy a chance in the league. He's good enough. But you don't trust him. Yet he gave the guy 100 bags. Don't make sense. He loves Eddie too much. I'm going for a Kai Havertz. Listen, I'm saying he gets a tap in today. A little tap in at the back post. Pitch does look quite slow. Connor said, hey, community, getting married on Friday. Stag later. Wish me luck, Big C, and wishing you and yours good vibes and health. Big up, bro. Happy marriage. Have a great stag. And big up for tuning in, Connor. Appreciate that. See you, Nick Gang. Big up, Levi. Anwar said, I'd be happy if Havertz gets an assist. I'd be happy if he gets a shot on target at this stage, bro. I'm being honest. I'd take anything decent from him at the moment. He's not doing anything. Saka on the ball. 4 minutes into the game. I think my timer might actually be about 20 seconds behind that. I think I pressed it a little bit late. But we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it, people. Don't worry about it. Yeah, big up, Connor. Happy wife, happy life. 100%. Here's Gabriel Magalhaes for Arsenal. Bournemouth are quite a lively team. They tend to start games pretty quick. So we need to make sure that we're up for it because they do come out flying. It's just they haven't been scoring a lot. Let's not change that. I don't like the camera angle either. Because it's a small ground and their roofs are low. So it doesn't look the same as the rest of the Premier League when you play Bournemouth. Come on, we need to win today. We need to get a few goals. Bournemouth in possession. Is that Lewis Cook in midfield? Wasn't Saka injured? You gave him an Edo. He came back. He'll be done by 20. Hey, relax, man, McLovin. Relax. No, it was all right. I think it was more of a knock than any serious injury. I don't think it was anything that was drastically going to keep him out for a while. Here's Philip Billing, who is a dangerous player, by the way. I think he scored against us last season. What's going on? I don't like this starting 11. Neither do I, my friend. Here's Solanke. We got to be careful early on. Don't want to do anything stupid here and give them a leg up, you know. Camera angle reminds me of Highbury. Arsenal start the game. Here's Ben White, right-hand side. Come on, can we create a decent chance? Let's get an early goal, man. It breaks down. No scores yet in the rest of the Prem. Nothing happened so far. Man City playing Wolves. Man United, yeah, 0-0 everywhere. Here's Declan Rice on the ball. Good to see Decker's back. Yeah, the kit just, it's mad, isn't it? It's just flashing all over the place. Here's Rice again. Arsenal in possession. We've started quite slow, as we do most weeks, to be honest. We've had some good games at Bournemouth over the years, to be honest. David Raya is constantly on the ball, isn't he? I call it the tennis ball kit. It is. And Jesus is playing on the left as well. Havertz is almost on the left wing at times as well. If the kit was a bit darker, it would be like camouflage. It might help us. This camera angle is very low down. It's a lot lower than the other Premier League grounds. Zinchenko keeps stepping into midfield. Ben White's on the ball now. Plenty of possession. We haven't really created a chance yet. That's the only problem. Yeah, the timer's a bit off. I think I pressed it at the wrong time, didn't I? We'll change it at half time. If I stop it, it restarts back at 0, peeps. So there's actually no point me restarting it. Plenty of possession. David Raya getting involved in the game a lot. We haven't really created a big chance yet. Is that Kluivert's son, innit? Is that Justin Kluivert? We actually tried to sign him a couple of times, I think, when it was he at Roma. Osimhen has scored again, apparently. Dre said, have you noticed how Havertz hides by standing behind or next to the player? Listen, I've seen players do it over the years. You ask for the ball, but you're in a position you can't get the ball. So it makes it look like you want it, but you actually don't want it. Bournemouth have possession. Justin Kluivert, innit? That's how you know we're getting older, man. The man used to watch Patrick Kluivert. Here's Billing for Bournemouth. Philip Billing. He's dangerous, man. He's got a good left foot. Mr. SG missed the first few minutes. Slow possession again, Arsenal. A lot of sidewards passing. David Raya has plenty of the ball. We haven't really created much yet. Jesus playing on the left, which just winds me up. He hides a lot, sometimes even beside the ref. We had a good break on this. Should have made more of that. Ben White's cross got blocked. Philly Billy. Everyone be there for Arsenal therapy too. Nah, man, we can't be doing that. Jesus on the left, which is frustrating to watch. Cleared away. You just don't want to see this guy putting crosses in, do you? It doesn't make sense. Have you guys noticed we are slow to attack this season? I've said it before and I say it again. And it is this season anyway, but honestly, Martinelli is the only real player in our team that consistently runs at players at high pace. Apart from that, Saka will go at you a bit and cut inside and cross it and stuff. We don't have many runners in this team at all. Trossard is more of a dribbler and pass and shoot. Smith Rowe. We don't have a lot of direct pace. And we don't look as quick this season. But I think it's the system as well that has hurt us a little bit. Reece can do it, but he doesn't get game time. Exactly. Here's Havertz on the ball. Can you believe it? He's touching the ball, people. Gabriel Jesus on the left wing. Ah, it's broken down. Not enjoying watching. Nah. We're not as good this season to watch. Big up ads in the chat. Hope you're well, bro. What happened to you man's injuries, bro? We still got Timber, Partey, Martinelli. Trossard's on the bench but not fully fit. Few of them are back, but they're not 100%. But hey, it is what it is. Corner to Bournemouth now, people. Let's not do anything stupid today, please. It ain't the day for it. Corner's cleared. Arsenal on the break. How does this manager not see how good we were last season and just build on it? It's crazy, innit? It's like having a nice house and knocking it down and starting again. Like, you don't need to, bro. Just get a few improvements. But listen, let's just win the game today and then build. Get a few more players back. Champions League on Tuesday. Man City next week. But this is going to be a tricky game. The longer it's 0-0, Bournemouth will gain belief. So we need to score. We need to score early. You seemed very deflated. Do you know what it is, bro? Honestly, there's something not quite the same with Arsenal at the moment. And I don't feel as hyped. I'll be honest. I'm here. I'm supporting them. I enjoyed watching Arsenal so much last season. Apart from the last probably month where we fell off. This season, it's like we're just grinding our way through games. The football's not particularly good. It's just not as free-flowing. Now, I don't know if this is true. Some people are saying Wolves have scored. Is that true, people? 2 of you have just said it. So I'm hoping we're not trolling here. Is it true, people? People are saying that Wolves are winning 1-0. Are we correct here? Wolves 1-0 up. A few of you saying it, yes. Hey, again, even with that, I'm not getting excited with that either, because I was excited when West Ham went 1-0 up and they beat them 3. Was it 3-1? Are they? Yeah, they are. Wolves are winning 1-0. 13th minute goal. I'm not sure who the score is. Let me know. Diaz's own goal, people are saying. I'm not going to over-celebrate it. Sometimes I think City go a goal down just to make it a bit more exciting. If it goes 2-0, then I might start, you know. But good start, people. 1-0 to Wolves against Manchester City. Ruben Diaz own goal, which is great news. But like I said, don't get carried away. You know, City were 1-0 down away at West Ham. They won 3-1 and they missed sitters as well. So we need Wolves to go 2 or 3-0 up. Then I might start getting excited. But it's a good start. Arsenal do not look full of energy. A few of you saying we look tired. Havertz got the ball on his left there. Shot was deflected. Went wide for a corner. Bit more positive. At least it's a shot. Man City can win 6-1. Yeah, probably. It's a bit better by Havertz. Good play by Jesus. Lays him in. It's a bit more positive. It's something to build on. But, you know, it's not enough. Ruben Diaz own goal. Bournemouth on the attack now. Tavernier. You're joking. Man is saying 1-1 already. Is it 1-1 already? Like, come on. Was that 30 seconds? These guys, I'm telling you, man, they wind me up. Is it 1-1 already, people? Or is he joking? Newcastle winning 1-0 apparently. Who scored for Newcastle? No, fake scores. It is still 1-0 apparently. Don't fix it if it ain't broken, Arteta. 100%. That's what we've been saying all this time, innit? Last season it worked well. There was no need to change it. 15 minutes gone in this game. Still 0-0. Wolves are still winning 1-0. Yeah, I'm just seeing a replay of that Saliba tackle. Arsenal in possession now anyway. David Raya getting loads of the ball. Fabric Qatar said, what a run of Neto. Signed this, brother. Ake and Foden got cooked. Big up the chat. Listen, I'll take him in January, Pedro Neto. I've always thought he was good. I was concerned about him because of that knee injury. He looks like he's got over it. Almiron apparently scored for Newcastle. Newcastle beating Burnley. I think Newcastle are going to batter them today. Probably 3 or 4-0. They beat Sheffield United 8-0 last week. Their confidence will be sky high. Almiron with the goal. Wolves still beating City 1-0, which is brilliant. We could do with 2 or 3-0. Then we might be able to smile about it. Arsenal starting a bit slow. What I don't understand. Last season we were so quick. Do you know what I think people underestimate in this Arsenal team? Not all of us, by the way. Is Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey, for me, is instrumental in moving the ball forward quickly in this team. I think he's the guy that gets it and sort of loads the ball up for Odegaard then. You know, like, he's the one who gets off the back four and gives it to the attacking midfielders. I don't think we're as progressive without him in the team. I think, you know, if we had him and Declan Rice... Yes! Come on! Arsenal have scored! Maybe we are progressive without him in the team. Arsenal have taken the lead. 1-0 to the Gunners in the 11th minute. Get in there. Yes. 1-0 to Arsenal. Saka with the goal. Who else? Starboy Tax. Arsenal take the lead. And it's Bukayo Saka with the goal. They said he wasn't fit. He's back in business. And Arsenal take the lead. Very important, that goal. We needed that. Definitely needed that. Finally, you figured out the Da Vinci Code. Thomas and Rice. Yeah, oh, come on. We know that. 1-0 to Arsenal, though. Let me change the score. Bukayo with the goal. It was needed. And hopefully, we can start cooking now. Oh, no. They're talking about offside. I've just put out tweets and all sorts. Is this going to be disallowed? Oh, I think we're good. Does it count? AR check for offside. No, it counts. It counts. Onside, people. 1-0 to the Gunners. Listen, again, Saka, man, he's instrumental in these things. I didn't even... Who got the assist? We needed that. 1-0 to Arsenal, people. 1-0. He's on. Don't you worry. Starboy Saka. So all of a sudden, we feel a bit better. We're winning 1-0. Manchester City are losing. Things are going nicely. Gabriel Jesus with the assist. The winger. Gabby. I didn't even see the first bit. Rebound off the post. I only seen him tapping it in. My stream was behind. Don't get why anyone gets excited over City being behind. We have a chance in hell of competing with them or Liverpool for matter with Mikel Arteta, says Cliff. Cliff very excited about Arteta, as you can tell. But Arsenal in the lead. Saka with the goal. And Man City losing. But don't get too excited, people. Don't get too excited because... I've seen Man City winning before. How we'll react when Havertz scores? I'll probably turn the stream off and go for a walk and clear my head, you know. I'll be happy for him, man. I'll be happy for him. Oh, see, you know, this how mad my stream is, right? I saw Odegaard cross the ball in, and then it jumped to Saka heading the ball in. I didn't even see Jesus' header hit the post. That's how I'm mad. I'm on some... This stream's buffering like crazy. Here's Odegaard on the ball. Can we get the second? If we go 2-0 up, the game's done. And then it's a case of how many, in my opinion. If we can get another goal. I wasted it. But listen, we lead 1-0. I saw that matters. To think Saka is off form overall. Listen, say what you want about Saka. The lad's producing. I think that's 4 goals and 2 assists now already. In what, 7 games, 8 games? Scoring a goal every other game. Nearly an assist. If you know, he's on form. And he ain't even on form yet. So imagine when he really gets cooking and we really get playing. He's on fire. Absolutely on fire since last season. 15 goals. I think he can get more than that this season. As long as he can stay fit. That's the question. Raya looks so assured. He does. Does Dimitri, thank you for the super chat, bro. Does Arteta play Eddie that much in order to sell him in January? I mean, I hope that's what he's doing it for, but probably not. Fabricator, what a run of Neto. Oh, yeah, I read that one. Let's see what... Players have just come out of the tunnel on AFTV, says Marco. Big up yourself, bro. Big up. TMB, to think Saka is off form. I read that one. George G, big up, bro. Missing Thomas Partey is like having a Sunday roast with no gravy. It's just not right, is it? It's too dry, you know what I mean? Big up, George. Love the analogy, by the way. Arsenal lead 1-0 against Bournemouth. Bukayo Saka with the goal. We didn't even start that great. There was an element of luck to the goal, of course. Jesus' header from a tight angle hits the post. And the rebound falls to Saka, who can't really miss. He heads it in from about 6 yards out. And we take the lead. We'll take it, people, by any means necessary, you know. Brighton have the ball. We definitely need a second goal, though. Scores are still the same. Man City losing 1-0 to Wolves. I'm still not getting any kind of excitement over that because we've seen that before. It's a corner to Bournemouth, by the way. We've seen that before and we know how that works out. So I'm trying to keep my excitement back. I need to see Wolves start even smiling about it. I don't actually think Arsenal are playing that great, to be honest, but we're in the lead. That's all that matters. Yeah, this anyone else struggling with this Peacock stream, man. I don't know what's going off. Mine's buffering. Usually it plays quite good. Jerome said Saka off form and still producing. Goals win games, 100%. That's what the top wingers do now. They get numbers. Oh, Joseph said anyone else's Peacock app freezing constantly. Mine's not playing great. Why do we only appreciate our players when we are not playing them? The party slander was mad. One of our most important players. You're right. You are right. He's very, very important to the way we play. Our progressive football all comes through him. I'm going to try and refresh it. Let's try this one out. Try and refresh it. Arsenal have the ball. William Saliba. Not many goals in the Prem, to be honest. Oh, Luton are winning. Jeez, fair play. Who are they playing? Everton. Oh, if ever there's a game you got a chance of winning, Everton away is a place where, you know, you might be able to get 3 points. Here's Saka on the ball. Saka don't look like, you know, he don't look like a player that's been injured over the last few days. He looks quite fresh, which is always good. Arsenal still in possession, keeping the ball well. Can we get the second goal? Yeah, Luton are winning 1-0. Luton winning 1-0. Newcastle winning 1-0. West Ham are now winning 1-0 against Sheffield United as well. Big up the wheel also. Much respect from Kansas. Big up. Kai Havertz on the ball. Are we going to get... I predicted a Havertz goal today. Eddie's been quiet. Eddie's been quiet. And had a lot of the ball. Jesus is looking bright on the left, but I'd still rather he's playing in the middle. Phil Curtis, drop me a message after the game. We'll sort you out of a decent stream. Yeah, drop me an email, bro. Let me know. Up to Sport 3. Zinni on the ball in midfield. Palace have scored a screamer, apparently. Let me know who scored in the chat, people. Optus 3. United still 0-0. Oh, no, that is Palace, right? Oh, Palace scored against United. Who scored for Palace, people? Let me know. Who scored for Palace? Was it Eze? I think Eze is in my dream team. That's why I'm asking. Arsenal still lead 1-0. Zinni. Oh, Anderson scored. Must have been. Was it a header? I'm assuming it was a header. Anderson. United are a mess. United are a real mess. Arsenal still in possession. Zinni doing well in midfield. Oh, it was a volley. Big up William said, big up Curtis, just got married on Wednesday in Israel next to the sea. Life is good, hoping for a big win, enjoying vacation. Big up to you, bro. Good good vibes, and hopefully marriage is treating you good. Let's try this one. So Man United losing 1-0 to Crystal Palace. I don't think you're surprised at that. Oh, Gabby Jesus getting in some really good areas down that left-hand side, to be honest. Neto's got the ball for Bournemouth. Bournemouth haven't offered a great deal so far. Been saying it for a minute. Rice, Zinni, Odegaard should be the midfield. Big C, if we sign Tony in January, would you play on the left or play Jesus on the left and Trossard as an 8? I still think you go Martinelli. I wouldn't just abandon Martinelli. I think he's a better left winger than Jesus. Even though Jesus playing well today. I want to see that Anderson goal. People saying it's an absolute belter. Let's have a look. Anderson. Palace. Goal. It's Billing for Bournemouth. Alright, let me have a look at this Palace goal. Just found a clip. Corner. Oh, wow. On the volley. Going away from goal. Oof, Anani, you don't save them. What a goal that is. It's a great goal. What's going on here? I thought El Neni was coming on then. Is he just warming up? Big C, I cannot bench Jesus. I think the rest of the Arsenal players do not trust Eddie. He's hardly touching the ball. Neto was down injured. Does Havertz ever play a ball forward or create anything? Not often. Not often, to be honest. How did you watch the goal? No, I just typed it in on Twitter. I typed in Palace goal and someone had a clip. Here's Saka, right-hand side. Come on, let's get going now. We need a second goal. Finish this game off. I said Havertz would score today. It's not looking good, bruv. I can't lie. He did have a shot, though. He's invading space, people, as always. Zinni's playing well, stepping into midfield a lot. How many times has Eddie touched the ball? Not a lot. He's got the ball now, actually. Get Trossard on for Eddie. You can tell it's not his day. It's not often his day, is it? That's the problem, you know. He doesn't often have a day. It's going well so far, though. Man United losing. Man City losing. Arsenal winning. Brighton got beat. But we need to do a bit more. We definitely need to do a little bit more if we're going to get this second goal. Vieira for Havertz, CSR for Nketiah, played Jesus as striker. I agree with that. They had a water break while Neto was down. They're back underway. Has to be Eddie's last season. He wouldn't finish the season if it was me, honestly. I would sell him in January. Yeah, that Palace goal was brilliant, man. Any good streams for John Layout? He's struggling. Throw him in if you want to share them. It's ridiculous that we even have to do this, isn't it? Havertz buffering like your stream. Bro, I've got it settled now, actually. It's playing, but I think there's a slight delay on it. Saka always walks gingerly, man. I think he does it naturally now. Make sure you smash the likes, people. 3,100 of you in the chat. Like the video and subscribe. We've got a busy week coming up as well. Champions League on Tuesday, which will be on TV for us to watch in a much easier fashion. And Manchester City next week. Biggest game of the season. Quite simply. A must-win game for me. Declan Rice on the ball. We're still quite slow in possession. Wow, Luton are 2-0 up. Luton are 2-0 up. Now, I did say that Saka does this limping walk, but it looks like he could be injured. This ain't looking good. I tell you what, Arteta's going to get a backlash if he's injured from the fan base. Well, not all of them, but people say you rushed him back, you shouldn't have played him. He has been limping for 3 years. I tend to just think he walks around with a limp now. But he does look like he's got a bit of a knock, which is a real panic. I hope he's all right. He gets kicked a lot, but he is limping. Now, when you got Man City and Champions League midweek, and he's just come back from injury, what do you do? What do you do? I think you've got to take him off at half-time. You can't risk it. You can't afford him to be out for weeks. Luton are winning 2-0 away at Everton. That is a stinker of a result for Everton, that. Eddie and Havertz are having the kind of games that you probably expected them to have. Saka is definitely in a bit of pain. It's not looking good. The thing is, what was he doing? He looked like he was trying to stretch. Was it a kick? Ah, that is not looking good. That is not looking good at all. Saka, I'd take him off at half time. There's no way you can risk it. Havertz has been booked, so he's finally done something. Imagine if Havertz gets sent off before he scores a goal for us. It would be interesting, wouldn't it? I'm concerned about this Saka situation, man. Havertz gets his yellow card. Maybe he wants to get suspended for the Man City game. Maybe he's going to get sent off so he don't have to play. Saka needs to ask to come off. Why does he insist on playing? Players want to play though, Rick. Players want to play. It's down to the manager to take him off. The problem is he's become so important to the team. I've joked about it for years. I said if he can walk, he'll play. It's that simple that we rely on him so much. It's not good. Saka gets no protection from refs, Arteta, or our players. Gets kicked all the time and no retaliation. Exactly. When do you see us, hurting other players? The unbalance this team has with Havertz and Eddie there isn't helping us at all, says Alberto. Big up to you, bro, for the super chat. Team needs to be able to play without Saka. Green says you can tell Rice wants to go forward more, but due to the position Arteta is playing him, it's frustrating. It really is, because I thought when we signed Declan Rice, we were going to allow him to attack and start adding goals to his game, and maybe, Partey will sit and hold. Obviously, we haven't got Partey. I'm hoping he'll do that when they're both available. This role doesn't really, it restricts Rice. I think, yeah, people saying he stamped on Saka's foot, which is never good. Can get a lot of bruising with that. Just checking the scores. Yeah, still the same. Wolves beating Man City 1-0. West Ham beating Sheffield United 1-0. Newcastle beating Burnley. Crystal Palace beating Man U at Old Trafford. Luton beating Everton 2-0 at Goodison. And Arsenal beating Bournemouth 1-0. It's not a classic of a game. Havertz is working hard, Big C. Yeah, that's great. He's probably going to get sent off. I mean, yeah. Listen, man. We want more than that for 65 million. Let's just put it that way, don't we? We know that him running around, invading space is not enough. Eddie is having a frustrating game. Mr. Trainwell. You've got an agenda. You don't see what he does in training. Eddie is doing what Eddie does. Too many touches. Doesn't want to pull the trigger. He's not good enough. He's got to do better there. Sorry. Got to do better than that, man. Just not a good enough striker for Arsenal. I'm sorry. You've got an agenda. He works hard. He came through Hale End. Mate, he came through at Chelsea and they binned him. Havertz and Eddie, just get them off. They pull the level of the team down. Havertz on a yellow. Eddie's doing nothing. Take them both off at half time. Put ESR in that Havertz role. And put Nelson on the left. And put Jesus up front and we're good. City have had 11 shots. Wolves have had none. That's crazy. There's an own goal from Diaz that gives Wolves the lead. But it must be an onslaught of Man City pressure. Arsenal have the ball. Declan Rice. Quiet first half. 36 minutes gone. 9 minutes till half time. 66% possession for Arsenal so far in the game. So we've had more of the ball. Very slow. The pitch looks a bit heavy. I don't know if they've made the grass a bit longer. so that we can't pass on it too well. A lot of clubs do that when they play against passing teams. Billing, that little foul was a bit naughty on Havertz. I think Havertz took him out for the yellow card, so bit of revenge in that challenge there. Big up Alfred, hope you're well, bro. Pedro Neto terrorising City, carried the ball from his own half and forced an own goal. Wolves up 1-0. Get Neto to the carpet, man. Let's stop messing about. Pedro Neto, right wing, squad depth, competition for Saka, can play on the left as well. Get him in. He's apparently an Arsenal fan as well, but I was worried about the knee injury, but he's definitely not suffering from that at all. West Ham 2-0 up. 2-0 West Ham. Oh, Peacock is horrible at the moment. I don't know what's going on with it. It ain't going well. It's not going well. But we're here. We will be there, people. We will be there. My stream might be a bit behind. So Curtis blaming the grass. It's been a long week. I'm moving like Ty. Big up Perth Aussie Goonot. Eddie has the touch of a fairy elephant. No hold-up play at all. I've said it for a while. I've said it for a long time. The guy's not good enough. His hold-up play is not good. When you play up front by yourself. I mean, he actually tackled the ball, then landed on it with his hand. That shot. He should have hit it early or rolled it and laid it off. Peacock doing a madness. It's mad. It's mad. It keeps buffering and all sorts. When I say an Optus Sports thing. Big up Cavi, who said, Nketiah only linked with teams like Palace, even in FC24. He's only rated 75. How can anyone say he's good enough for Arsenal, even as a second choice? They need to get Eddie off at half time. Palace have got, not Palace, Bournemouth have got the ball, Lewis Cook. They haven't offered a lot, Bournemouth, I've got to be honest. They've been very basic. But while it's 1-0, I'm still nervous. Let's try and get a better stream. Can't have this. I'm about a minute behind a lot of you. I'm going to refresh it and try and get another one. About 7 minutes till half time, people. Bournemouth on the attack. I will be nervous until it's 3-0, 100%. What's this, Senesi? ESR ain't getting none of the ball. Optus Sport 3, another channel. Use Astro Super Sport 2. Let's have a look. Five minutes till off time, people. Super Sport 2. I think the other scores are all the same. This one seems a bit better. Astro, Super Sport 2. Big up community. That one definitely looks better. I think I'm about in line now. I think we're back. We could be back, people. Big up everyone in the comments. That's why community settings, people. Let me know. Let me know where we need to be at. This one looks like it's working a little bit better. Right, Big C. This season, bad performances mainly because we missed Partey and Xhaka. Everton have got a goal back, 2-1. As long as Man City continue to lose. West Ham are winning 2-0 as well. Four minutes till half time, people. 4 minutes until half time. Arsenal still winning 1-0. We're very comfortable, but 1-0 is not a comfortable lead. So it doesn't matter how comfortable we feel. It's still nerve-wracking. Is that a penalty? That's a penalty. That is a penalty to Arsenal. Was that Eddie who won that? Penalty, Eddie wins it. Right, the question is, who's going to take it? Is it Odegaard or Saka? Oh, yeah, give it to Havertz, man, just for vibes. You know what I'm saying? Just give it to him for vibes. Eddie wins the penalty. I've always rated you, Ed. It was a good run. That defender looks slow, man. Who is that guy? Great little 1-2 with Zinni. Clumsy defending. Eddie wins the penalty. They should have given it Havertz, man. Saka will take it. Saka to take the penalty for Arsenal to make it 2-0. Eddie Nketiah wins the penalty. I would have given it to Havertz, but they're not going to do that. They're not here to mess around. Saka will take it. Was that Max Aarons who fouled him? He's actually not bad. He's not a bad player. Oh, Odegaard. Odegaard's taking it. Him and Thingy are just rotating who takes it each week. Odegaard scores! 2-0. Martin Odegaard, get in there! Solar God business. Vamos! 2-0 to the Arsenal. Martin Odegaard makes it 2-0. An Arsenal lead. Get in there, skipper. Vital that. Arsenal lead 2-0. Lovely penalty by the skipper. And 2-0 to Arsenal. Get in. I agree. I think he could be a better penalty taker than Saka, you know, but it doesn't matter. I like that little stuttered run-up. When it works anyway, you know, the little Neymar stuttered run-up. Slots it in the corner. Martin Odegaard. 2-0 to Arsenal. And we're on our way, people. We're on our way. Lovely penalty. And 2-0, people. 2-0. We're on our way. A minute till half-time. Let's have a look at the other scores. What we got going on as we approach half-time. Man United losing 1-0 at home to Palace. Anderson with a belter. Man City losing 1-0 away at Wolves. Ruben Diaz own goal. Apparently, it's all Man City in that game. So, wouldn't surprise you if they came back. But let's hope they don't. Everton have got a goal back. They were 2-0 down. It's 2-1 now against Luton. Luton winning 2-1. Newcastle beating Burnley 1-0. Almiron. West Ham winning 2-0 against Sheffield United. Jared Bowen and Souček with the goals as we approach half-time, people. Let's get in at half-time. And I'm hoping Wolves can produce something, man. Come on. Hang on and get a second goal. Oh, was that Gabriel? What a block, Gabby. What a defender, mate. I'm telling you, throws his body on the line. Gabriel, that's a great block. Just before half-time as well. That's a vital, vital block by Gabriel. That's what he's there for, man. He's a beast. Absolute beast, that guy, I'm telling you. I think he's underrated by our fans. That's a great block. 5 minutes added on there was as well. I didn't even see that. It was stupid how they even managed to recycle it. We should have cleared it. Is that Billing, innit, on his right foot? He's a very unpredictable player. He's really tall, isn't he? But that's brilliant from Gabby. Always available. That's what I say. Look at our players all getting injured. This guy played 38 games out of 38. Come on, let's get to half-time. Secure it. 2-0 at half-time and keep it moving. Oh, mate. It's definite. Yeah, the stream, I've got a slightly better one now. I can't lie. I'm on Astro now. But, hey, man. Come on, can we get a third before half time? Gabriel Jesus. Be nice to get a third and finish them off. I'm still not happy with the performance of Havertz and Eddie. I know Eddie won the penalty, so let me give him some credit, but they're not doing enough, man. The ball, don't look after the ball well enough. Nearly half time. Gabriel's solid, man. Solid defender. Havertz to score. I said at the start of this stream that Havertz would score. But it ain't looking too good at the moment. I'm not even going to lie. Are you worried that Jesus isn't yet scoring in the league? It doesn't help Apex when he's playing left wing. Playing him left wing, I don't think he's going to score much. Odegaard and Saka have got such a good understanding of each other. We haven't got that same balance on the left. Last season, it was Saka, Zinchenko and Martinelli in that triangle on the left. At the moment, we don't have that. Those connections aren't there because Martinelli's out. Trossard could probably have that same understanding if he was playing. With the Havertz and all that, it doesn't quite work the same over there on that left. Would you still take Saka off at half time? Maybe at 2-0, you know. Maybe. Big up Jorge. Sends a link there. Spanish. Listen, bro, I don't mind what it is. Big up for the super chat, bro. Nearly half time. These streams are hard work, man. I'm telling you, when it's that the first 30 minutes, my stream kept buffering. I think at one stage I was about 2 minutes behind a lot of you. We're pretty close now. It's not bad. Reece and ESR would be hungry. Havertz looks like his career is behind him. I mean, listen, we're winning 2-0. It's still a lackluster performance from him. He hasn't. People will go, oh yeah, but he hasn't done anything wrong, which is seems to be the defense mechanism. He doesn't affect the game. I'm at the point now with Havertz where I'm like, I'm partly blaming the manager because he shouldn't be playing in midfield for me. Good save there. Good save. Raya with the save. Half-time whistle goes. Half-time whistle goes, people. 45 minutes gone. Could have conceded twice there before half-time. They have still got a bit of a threat in the attack. Bournemouth are one of them teams. They don't really play like a typical bottom half of the table team. They actually try and attack and have a little bit of a go at you. It leaves them exposed at times. That was sloppy defending from us. I don't know who that winger is. Look how... It's poor. How does he get the shot off? I mean, Raya should save it. It drills it into the floor. He's not that much power in it. Anyway, let's talk half-time. Havertz is stinking up the place. Horrible. Let me get the half-time tweet out. Started off slow. The 2 goals have given us control. Still need more from Havertz. Let's hope for a few more goals. There you go. And get Saka off soon as he's limping. All right, there we go. Half-time tweet. Other scores around the Prem, people. Everton, well, they're not actually half-time. Wolves Man City is half-time. 1-0 to Wolves. 2-0 to West Ham over Sheffield United. Newcastle beating Burnley 1-0. Palace beating Man United 1-0. Everton Luton is 2-1 to Luton. Not quite half-time. Arsenal 2-0 up, people. So... City look a different team without Rodri. Well, that's what we need to expose next weekend, right? We need to take advantage of the fact that they don't look the same team without Rodri. As I said earlier, somebody said, would you take a draw against City next week. I said, no, we got to beat them. We need to beat Man City next week to have any chance of competing for the league. You got to beat them. So we'll see. What I'm looking for in this second half now is a few goals, people. I think we need get that goal difference up now. Can we beat them 4-0, 5-0? Send out a message. I know we've got Champions League on Tuesday. Kurt said give that penalty to Kai. I tell you the problem with that, right? Number one, I mean, I'm not sure. Is Kai Havertz a penalty taker? It's 1-0. His confidence is shot to pieces. If he misses that penalty and it's 1-0 and we end up drawing the game, we're going, well, what the hell are we giving him a sympathy penalty for? If we're winning 3-0, I'd say give Kai Havertz that penalty. At 1-0, I'm not giving him the penalty. I'm going to be totally honest. This ain't a charity store. We're not here for charity. We're to win. He's got to produce something himself. Yeah, 3-0, give him that penalty. Because if you miss, not the end of the world. 1-0 away from home, I'm not giving him the penalty. People saying he's a good penalty taker, to be fair, but yeah, I'm not handing out sympathy penalties at 1-0. TMB said Kai decoy Havertz. I don't know what he is, bro. I mean, I think Zinni's had a decent half, you know. I think Zinni's done well. Big up TMB. Alfred said, is it me or does Raya slow down our play? I just feel like his calmness is a bit too much. I like the craziness from Ramsdale. Peacock is back, by the way. Oh, big up yourself, bro. Havertz and Zinni on the left means Gabriel is left back and LT8, says David. And highly wanted criminal says Goldbridge stream is on fire. The funny thing is, you know, they beat Palace midweek. So naturally, I reckon all the United fans would have been turning up thinking, light work. You know, they slapped them in the week as well. It wasn't even hard. They would have thought, just turn up and roll them again today. But it's different. Premier League, full strength team. That's the way it goes. It's not the same. It's not the same, people. Kai Havertz will end up with 0037. Am I the only one who's... I really feel, though, Havertz is offering far more than we are seeing. He must be a very nice guy and gives gifts to the staff. He's a great tea maker. 3-point collect. Is my Wi-Fi bugging out as well, people? It's going from bad to worse. Apologies. Stream not working. Is it gone, yeah? Shall I go out and come back? Let me go out and come back. Right, I'm hoping we're back now, people. Let me know. Let me know. People said my Wi-Fi was bugging out. I'm disappointed if it is because I got a very fast Wi-Fi. But hey, I checked the connection there. Hopefully it's working all right. Let me know in the comments. People saying I went missing like Havertz, inverted Wi-Fi. Hopefully it's back working. Let me know, people. You were good. You're back. All right, we're back, people. We're back. My blood clot back. Whoa. It was freezing apparently. Right, we're back anyway. But that first half was interesting. Again, we're not playing amazing football, but you know, I would like to see a few goals today. 2-0 at half-time. I feel quite comfortable. I'm not going to lie. I'm quite happy with that. What I would like to see now is 3 or 4 goals, you know, and go and win this game comfortably now and set down a benchmark that we're here. You know, that's what I want to see from Arsenal now in this second half would be great. And listen, can Manchester City drop points is the other one. 1-0 down at half-time. I never get excited. Man said Hotmail dial-up settings. It's the one again. Wait, you're back. Kai's dad is at his front door. What's going on with this? I'm just trying to see the highlights of that Man City game. I want to see that goal that everyone was talking about. It's gone again. Is it gone again, people? Are we struggling here? I think it's YouTube bugging. You're back now. Earlier it was bugging. I'm just going to have to work with it, people. I don't know what's going on. It might be YouTube in and out. Like, what the hell is going on? It's happening to all YouTube streams, apparently. Let me have a look. It's okay with me. I'm just going to have to stick here, people. If it's messing up, my apologies. I don't know why it's doing that. Stream not loading. Some of you can't see it, apparently. Let me see what people are saying. Yeah, people's streams are bugging out, apparently. We'll just stick with it. Ki-Fi. I came from YouTube. OFT having the same issues. It's fine now. It's good over it. Listen, some of you, it looks like it's not working. Some of you, it is. So my apologies. It's playing all right on mine, though. No, I've just seen somebody say online that a lot of the streams are bugging out. So I'm assuming it's a YouTube issue. So I'm here, man. I'm staying here anyway. If it's buffering, then I don't know. I've just checked my internet. It looks all right. All good. Most of you are fine. We're here, people, man. We're here. We're here. We're out here. Twitch working normal as well. Apparently, it's a YouTube issue, so there's nothing we can do about it. If the numbers drop, they drop. Hopefully, it'll fix itself. Let's have a look. YouTube, what is it saying? Yeah, YouTube bugging out, people saying. Yeah, listen, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. You never bugged out. Loads of you saying it's all right. Some of you said it was playing up. Listen, half time anyway in the game. 2-0 to Arsenal. Just looking at the stats at half time. 64% possession to Arsenal. 3 shots on target, 2 goals, 1 off target. Saka with the header, Odegaard penalty. So again, it's not like we're splitting them apart. The first one was a good move. There was a bit of luck there. But yeah, you make your own luck. James said Havertz is doing a good job quoting XG. Hey, tell him to relax, man. Tell him to relax. We ain't interested in XG. I want real life football, not expected goals. Eros said Ki-Fi settings. The Ki-Fi one is an absolute banger, by the way. I love that. Man, I said the Ki-Fi is letting me down. Eros said, Curtis, can we still see your Cameron Jerome camera? The cameras are there, bro. Cameras are there. Checked out Troops and did the same thing. It's a YouTube issue, so we're here, people. I did check my internet and it looks like it's fine. There is a YouTube issue at the moment by the look of it. I've just checked out on I just checked YouTube and few people saying that it's bugging out, so there's nothing we can do about it. But we're back. We're here anyway, people. Second half, not far off. Kai Havertz on a yellow card. Listen, would a red card be the end of the world? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't take me literally, people. But you know what I'm saying? A sending off and a suspension. Maybe it's the break we all need, people. But no, don't get sent off, in all honesty. You're just going to put pressure on us for this game, and we don't need that. I said he was going to score today. He looks more likely to get sent off. Havertz hat-trick pulls a rabbit out of wind dogs. Big C, what would your January transfer window look like? Pedro Neto, Ivan Toney. Listen, ideally I want Osimhen, but I don't see us dropping 130 million in January. So that's a realistic window for me. 90 million, 100 million. Get Toney for 60, 65 and get Neto for 35, 40. Oh, nearly dropped it. Pep a Big C, you should include that attack in your intro when you fell over. Hey, listen. I know AFTV, they tried to do me in the clips, didn't they, man? We focus on the goal, the winning goal that was scored 5 minutes earlier. I'm convinced there was a bobble on that pitch. I'm convinced. Haters will say that it was 4G AstroTurf, but there was something wrong there, man. 3K in the chat. Big up everyone locked in. Like I said, apologies if the stream was lagging 5 or 10 minutes ago. It is a YouTube issue. It is happening to some other streams. I've seen a few people saying it online. Hopefully it's settled down now. And second half will be underway soon. Declan Rice. A few people are saying, are we restricting him in this role by not really allowing him to attack that much? Maybe when we get Thomas Partey back, then we can allow him to get forward. I think we are missing Thomas Partey. I've got to be honest. I think we're a far better team when he's in the game. Havertz has his own stats. ESI, expected space invading. Bro, man are quoting XG saying he's playing all right. He was only expected to score so many goals and he's not far. Come on, man. He hasn't done a damn thing in this game, really. He's ran around and clattered someone. At least he showed a bit of passion, to be fair, and got booked. But it ain't happening for him, man. It ain't happening. I'd take him off for Smith Rowe at some stage. Partey's been fit. His missus is pregnant. Oh, okay. He's working somewhere. Matthew said 2 goals up and still our strikers haven't scored yet and Ketia out. What's the field tilt? That's the new thing, innit, that's coming to football. Whatever that means. I have a headache of Havertz. Players are back on the pitch for the second half, by the way. We're about to get underway. We need a big second half. I'd like to see another 2 goals at least. Saka is still on, of course. As I said, if Saka can walk, he'll be on the pitch. If we go 3-0 up, I want to see Saka come off. Get him off if we go 3-0 up. Kush said, just finished work. Tasty score. 2-0, always good. Big C, we're winning the league. I'm shameless, says Joy. I hope you're right. Timber, we need him. Daniel says, big up Big C, love the content. Second half's underway. Love the content from Australia. Need Jesus. 1 shot on target. Benny Blanco and Billing. More foul to win $955. Fingers crossed they need Benny Blanco and Billing 1 more foul. I reckon you can get that. I don't think we've made any changes there, have we, in the second half? I thought ESR might come on, but he won't take Havertz off if he can help it. Now, Havertz is still on the pitch. Second half's underway, people. Second half is underway. Big 45 minutes for Arsenal. Can we add to it? Can Manchester City drop points? They're a goal down at Wolves at half-time. But apparently City have dominated the game, so... and Man United losing 1-0 at home to Palace, which is quite funny, actually, isn't it? Arsenal in possession. Can we start this second half well and get an early goal? Havertz and Eddie make my eyes sore. They're not great to watch. TMB, thank you for the super chat. Asking for a pity penalty to Havertz. Asking for Ramsdale's unpredictability. This could be Stockholm Syndrome. Yeah, listen, I hear that people want him to score. But 1-0, it's too risky, man. You've got to... Although some people are saying he is good at penalties. I haven't really seen him take penalties at Chelsea, but maybe he is. Pep got the belt out at half-time. Listen, you know what Pep's like. He won't be having that away at Wolves. He'll be going crazy. Gary O'Neill outdoing Pep. He won't be having that. Kai running like the Grand Theft Auto Street Boys. He could get sent off. I've noticed a few times that he does stick a leg out. Wolves stats against City don't look good. I can't see them holding on to a 1-0 lead. Big up Hype, who said, listening to you, Big C, driving 6 hours to pick up my son. Big up. Big up. Real daddy duties, man. 6-hour drives and that. I respect it. 6-hour drive in England would take you from the top to the bottom of the country. Pep pulled his imaginary here at half time. Gray said Odegaard is playing Volta. Second half is underway. Zinni looks like he fancies a goal. You know, the crazy thing is, as that fell back to Zinni, he can roll that to Havertz. I mean, there is a guy there, I suppose, maybe blocking it. Maybe it wasn't as easy as it looked. He could have potentially rolled that to Havertz there. Odegaard starting to play. Confidence is high now. He's scored nice little flicks. Neto in goal for them, innit? I think we were linked with him once, former Barcelona guy. Odegaard cooking with the pass. UEFA Super Cup final, Havertz scored a penalty. Oh, fair enough. I can't really remember him scoring penalties for Chelsea. I haven't seen it. Big up Bish Bash Boss. Let's like the stream. 3.1k tuned in. Thank you very much for your patience on these streams. They're not the easiest when you're having to get the VPN and it's buffering and all that. But we're here. The stream's settled down a bit now as well, to be honest. Alexander said, Big C, it takes me 6 hours to get to the Emirates from Cornwall. Nowhere near from the bottom to... Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I could be wrong. It's because I was thinking it takes me from London about 3 hours to get to the South Coast. Maybe 4 or 5 hours to get to Newcastle. Yeah, maybe more like 8 hours to get top to bottom. Maybe I was doing it a disservice there. Cornwall's like down in the corner, isn't it? Aussie Guna, I miss your super chat apparently. My apologies. About second in the league with only 10 men per game. What you saying? We're carrying man like Havertz, right? 4 minutes gone in the second half, people. Still 2-0. We're strolling through the game a little bit now. I think we'll get a third. Raul, I agree with you. This guy's not a midfielder. He's a striker. Play him there. We'll see more output. I blame Arteta. There is definitely an element of blame. And I've said it for ages. Kai Havertz is a striker. He's a striker. And I wouldn't play him there over Jesus. But if you're going to play him, that's where you'll get the best out of him. He doesn't want to play in midfield. He doesn't want to run back. He doesn't want to tackle. It's not his game, you know. It's not his game. You ain't getting the best out of him there. Gory said, Curtis morning show, playing FIFA instead of watching the game. 2-0, I'm surprised. I haven't even got FIFA yet, you know. I need to get it. Or EAFC as they call it. What's Kai good at? I mean, I don't know. Neil from the In-Betweeners, we're calling him at the moment. So he's good at comedy. Apparently Pep... So, did someone just say Pep's been sent off? Or is that... Are we being serious or are we on the wind-up? I don't know. Somebody just said in the chat Pep's been sent off. Which would be great, actually. Is that a penalty for Arsenal? It's a pen, I think. Come on, stream. Work with me now. Penalty to the Gunners. Penalty to Arsenal, people. Now, give this one to Kai Havertz. Give this one to Kai Havertz. Come on. 2-0. The guy's desperate. Penalty to Arsenal. Is Havertz going to get it? I reckon... I mean, Saka's got one goal in this game. Odegaard scored the first. Give it to Havertz, man. I don't think they will. I don't think they will. I think someone else will take it. It was good play. Left-hand side. Great little ball over the top from Saka. Are they going to give it to Kai? I don't think they will. They won't. Is it Gabby Jesus taking it? Remember, he could do with a goal as well. Striker. If I'm Jesus, I'm picking it up. People saying Havertz would miss it. Is Havertz taking it? I don't know why they're complaining. Great, look at the way Odegaard just draws him in. I think it's Havertz, people. Or is he just the decoy? Kai Havertz to take the penalty for Arsenal. I hope he scores. If he misses this, he might as well just walk off down the tunnel. Come on, Havertz. Kneel from the in-betweeners to make it 3-0. It's Kai Havertz. Scores the penalty for Arsenal. Yes, the charity shop is open. What a player. What a player. Havertz scores the penalty. Havertz has scored. What a player. I'm not sure how they'll take that on Twitter, but you know. Always rated him. And I said, give him a sympathy penalty, man, later on. Don't give it him at 2-1, at 1-0. That's a decent penalty. Man were telling me in the chat he scored in Super Cup finals. He scored in... That's a nice pen, man. Calm as you like. Sent the keeper the wrong way. Do you know what I like? I like the way that the team celebrated with him. That's what I liked. I like the way... Look, they've all got round him. Look. They're saying, sing his name, man. Do you know what? I actually, there's an element of me, you know, that feels sorry for him. I'm going to be honest. There's an element of me that feels sorry for him. I really hope that launches his career now. Actually, really happy. That's a great penalty, by the way. He's looking at the keeper the whole time and just sends him the wrong way. Look at Arteta. He's over the moon, mate. Over the moon. What a player. Ballon d'Or nominee, surely. He's not going to be 009, people. Kai Havertz penalty. And what did I say at the start of the stream? I said Havertz will score today. I don't know how, but somehow he will score. And he has. We're getting a lot of penalties this season, by the way. I'm actually really happy for Havertz. I really am. He took the penalty well. And listen, if he missed it, what the hell would people like me be saying right now? So give him his dues. Jorge says, goal brought to you by Make-A-Wish Foundation. Hey, he needed some charity, man. I like the way the team celebrated with him. TMB said, C-Unit, we called it. Is this a charity match? But seriously, that's a sick penalty. Great penalty. Calm, collective. I bet the fans are singing his name. Simon said, one good thing he is good at is pens. Odegaard asked Jesus and he said to do it. I like the fact that the players are connected with what is going on off the pitch. They must know that Havertz is getting a hard time off the pitch and he needs the goal. Richard said it's a great pen, but it is like Havertz was on a Make-A-Wish the way they gave it him. Look at Eddie, man. Eddie, look at this Eddie. What's the guy, man? Eddie the Eagle. Well, come on, man. Is it? Please don't tell me this guy's a serious football player. Seriously, man. A man seeing what Eddie's doing. Eddie's almost one-on-one with the keeper. He's diving like Tom Daley in the Olympics. What the hell is that? Eddie the Eagle. I don't know what to say about this guy, Edward. You're in, bro? Oh, Eddie, man, come on. I don't know what to say about this guy, Edward, you know. That Kai Havertz song been buffering longer than your stream, said 403. David said it's true, Arteta watches Curtis Shaw TV. But of course he does, man. Information and entertainment. Where else? Eddie the Eagle diving for a penalty after having a heavy touch, knowing full well he wasn't going to reach the ball. I respect it. Shameless. Absolute shameless settings by Eddie. Eddie the Eagle. Are the scores still the same in the other games? We're comfy. Oh, Man City have equalised. Manchester City have equalised, people. 1-1. Was it ever really in doubt? City. Who was it? The robot? Who scored for Man City, people? I actually can't see who scored it. Damn. It's probably Haaland, isn't it? Damn it, man. Who scored for City? Alvarez. Damn. Alvarez scored 1-1. Wolves, man, just put 11 players behind the ball. People saying it was a belter as well. Didn't even hang on for long. 1-1. Man United are still losing 1-0 anyway. We need something to laugh at. Was it a free kick? Alvarez a baller, man. Alvarez a real player. We need that Stuttgart striker. He's better than Tony. Garassi is called. I think I should get a Havertz jersey. Hey, listen, relax. Got to do more than a penalty pat. I wouldn't get that Havertz jersey just yet, you know. I might do it for banter. Havertz on the back of my shirt. What does he wear? 29, is it? Let's have a look what people are. I'm actually really happy for Kai Havertz. He's trending as well. What am I saying about Eddie? Somebody just sent me a tweet about Eddie. Yeah, Eddie's getting a bit of criticism, to be fair. Is Havertz playing? Listen, mate, Havertz has scored. He's on absolute fire. He's unstoppable right now. Got his penalty. Come on, Wolves. Hang on. 30 minutes to go, man. I reckon Arsenal can get another goal or two here, by the way. Odegaard's having a good game now. Alfred said, people don't understand the human part of that. If somehow that gets him going, we benefit from it. And really, it's good for Havertz's mental health on and off the pitch. 100%. 100%. At 1-0, I said, don't give it him. It's too risky. That's actually a really good penalty. It happened at the right time, 2-0. It almost looked as if Odegaard went to Jesus and said, are you having it or should we give it to Havertz? And so I like that. The team fundamentals are very important. And it seemed like Jesus and Odegaard decided to give it to Havertz. So I'm pretty sure Jesus, is he vice captain or he's one of the 5 captains? So yeah, I agree with that. Get Saka off. Get Saka off this pitch. He's not fully fit. He was limping in the first half. He scored a goal as well. Champions League on Tuesday. Get him off. Give Reece Nelson game time. There's no need for him to be on this pitch. He gets kicked all the time anyway. We don't need him there. Can we get another goal? Oh, Zinni, man. Ooh, that looked like a naughty tackle on. Can we get another goal from Havertz, man? Can we get a one from open play? Do we get a better Kai Havertz now? Will it, you know, when you score a goal at any level, there's a relief, isn't there, you know, of pressure or that weight off your shoulders. You always want to score quickly when you sign for a new club. The good thing for him as well, we got 2 games this week for him to try and build on that as well. Arsenal fans singing very loud. Sunny day on the south coast. Yeah, Havertz getting more confident, man. Nearly got an assist there. Could have got a bit more power on it. Eddie was available, you know. They'll give him a bit of, you know. This was a good game for Arsenal today. Smash the likes, people. 3.5k in the chat. Let's get 3,000 likes. No messing about. That should be light work for the community. Thank you to everyone who's voted Football Content Awards. The link is in the description if you haven't already. I'm up for Best Content Creator. And subscribe if you haven't already. We're in subscriber only mode. VIP section, people. Red carpet business. Half an hour to go of the game. Arsenal lead 3-0. Which is actually what we beat Bournemouth last year 3-0 down on the south coast when we're in the pink jersey. Saka, Odegaard and Havertz with the goals. We've scored 2 penalties. Odegaard and Havertz. We had a penalty last week as well. We're getting a lot of pens at the moment. I'd love us to get 4 or 5 or 6. I know I might sound a bit greedy. 3-0 is a good win. 4-0 is a bit of a heavy one. 5-0 is a hammering. Good play by Declan Rice. Jesus actually played well on the left. From a goal situation, he hasn't really looked like scoring that much. I know his header at the post in the first half was never going in at the side of the post. But we still need him back through the middle. Honestly, if I see Eddie starting up front against Man City next week, I will go absolutely mental. I'd take a few off. Listen, we got to think, 24 hours ago, we were saying we don't know whether Rice is available. We don't know whether Saka's available. I would genuinely take Saka and Rice off. Give Jorginho a run out in midfield and play Nelson on the right. Get them off. Let's get the tweet out. Let's rest a few players now. I'd take Saka and Rice off. Let's hand 2 more penalties. Just keep giving Havertz all the penalties. Luton have scored 3-1. Honestly, that is a huge result for them. Huge result. People were saying they're going to have the lowest points tally ever in the Premier League. And I actually thought Everton would beat Luton. At Goodison Park, Everton, I think, won their last 2 games. That is a shocking result for Everton, that, by the way. Really poor result for them. I think Sean Dyche's job will be on the line soon. Can't be doing that. Zinni has lost the ball a few times. A bit too laid back. I thought first half he played quite well. Second half he's too casual. Too casual on the ball. Pat, hope you're well, bro. Thank you for the super chat. Long time, bro. Hope you're well. Been loving the content. So proud of the team for their love and support for Havertz. 11 men, but 1 team. 100% proud of the team, honestly. All jokes aside. For what they did there with Havertz. Not only giving him the penalty, just the way they celebrated with him. And it may sound it doesn't sound like something that's important, but you need that togetherness, that unity in the dressing room. You know, usually successful teams, they run through brick walls for each other, and we need that. No matter what we think of Havertz, he's our player. Whether you think he's good or not, it's our player. We've got to figure out how to get more out of him. And that goal will be a huge relief for him. Trust me, a huge relief. What a ball by Odegaard. Unlucky Saka. Good tackle, Havertz. He's here. He's arrived. We need another goal. Oh! Wolverhampton Wanderers have scored. Oh! Get in there. Let's go. Wolves have scored against Manchester City. Come on. Let's go. Big goal. Wolves 2-1. Yes. That's probably the biggest celebration I've had of the day. I can't believe it. Wolves have taken the lead. Yes. I'm celebrating it like it's in this game. No. Wolverhampton Wanderers 2. Manchester City 1. Get in there. Pep will be pulling his hair out. Whatever hair is left. Come on, Wolves. Let's go. That's a big, big goal. Come on. Wolves away, you know. A lot of people watching it. It's who scored? Hwang scored. 2-1. Scenes. 25 minutes to go, though. Apparently, Neto's been ripping it up. Come on, Wolves. Hang on. Anyway, 2-1. Let me not get carried away. It's Man City. If any team you shouldn't get carried away with, it's them. Man United still losing 1-0. That would be an awful result for them. At home to Palace. Interest. Anthony wasn't even on the bench, even though they said he was back. Yo, come on. I shouldn't get carried away. I really shouldn't. But because it's the second half, I'm a bit more excited with it now that they might actually be able to hang on or at least get a point. Arsenal still lead 3-0. West Ham winning 2-0 at Sheffield United. Come on. Let's see if we can get another penalty. Let's give Havertz another penalty. Havertz scores. City and United losing. What a day. Is it April the 1st? What's happening? Eddie not good enough? Hey, listen. Water is wet. We all knew that one. This game is done. I can't lie. This game's done. It's just a case of the score and whatever the score is now. Arsenal lead 3-0. Is he going to make some changes? One more Wolves goal. You're right. One more Wolves goal. And then we're in. Eddie missing sitters, is he? I didn't even see it. I'll get it now. I'm probably about 30 seconds behind. Let's get Saka off the pitch. So Eddie, I'm just seeing the replay of it now. Eddie in the area, cuts inside. Oh, Jesus. Get this guy off. Oh. Get Eddie off, man. Tomiyasu and Nelson. Eddie's been dragged anyway. Eddie's off. His finishing is horrendous. Eddie comes off. Zinni comes off. Tommy and Nelson come on. Get Saka. What's worrying me there is you better not be taking Eddie off because you're resting him for Man City next week. That's what he better not be doing. Come on. Yeah, man. Give ESR some time, man. What the hell? So Tomiyasu will go probably left back. Nelson will go left wing. Jesus up top. Eddie's got all the running ability. You know, he can run, he can shift, he can't finish. Not his finishing's not good enough. To be honest, people, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm very much keeping one eye on this Man City game. I've still got the Arsenal game on. I'm just, come on, Wolves, hang on. 19 minutes to go in that Wolves-Man City game. What a day this would be if Arsenal win, which we're going to win, Man United lose and Man City lose, and Kai Havertz scores a goal. Like, honestly, it's a miracle day. Do the lottery tonight, you know, anything can happen. That's great defending by Saliba, by the way. Heads the ball back to Rail. I've got 3 games on. I've put 2 on. I'm getting Man City. I've got Man City on one of them now. And Arsenal on the other. I'm trying to just see what's going on around the place now. Apparently Neto's having a great game for Wolves today. I've seen a lot of people online saying he's playing well. Havertz is better than Nketiah. He needs to be. So I agree. I think he is. Especially if he settles. You know what I mean? Eddie's settled at the club. And that's the best we're going to get. Is Maddison injured? So that team would have just come out now, right? So let's have a look. Is Maddison not playing for Tottenham against Liverpool? Their team will be out. Confirm lineup. No, Maddison and Son are playing. Both playing. I think they've got the same team that played against us. Salah, Gakpo and Diaz for Liverpool. That'll be a good game. I think Liverpool will win that. It's got to be Christmas Day. It has to be. What we got left? About 17 minutes left. Come on, Wolves. Hang on to that. Can Arsenal get another one? I'd love us to go 4-5 just to make it a little bit more secure. Still 3-0 to Arsenal. Wolves still winning. 17 minutes to go in that Wolves game. Arsenal in possession. Make sure you keep me updated in the comments. Take Saka and Rice off. We're playing too deep. We look very relaxed. Maybe too relaxed, but I think they know the game's in the bag, you know. That's the issue. I have 3 games on. Arsenal, Wolves, City and Streaming United on TV. Get them all on, people. Get them all on. Enjoy them. This is a very, very good day at the moment for Arsenal. So make the most of it. We don't always have days like this. So I'm definitely going to enjoy it. I'd like to see us score another goal. And I want to see City lose that game. About 15 minutes to go. Just over 15 minutes to go, people. Can we add? Can we get a fourth? Get ESR on the pitch. Get Saka off, man. Why is Saka never taken off? And look, he's on the floor again. You'd probably take him off now. That just runs the guy into the ground. I don't get it. It's like you don't want to take him off. He should have come off 10, 15 minutes ago. I don't know why he's still on. I don't know why he's still on. Take him off. It's like he's got something in his contract that he refuses to take him off. Let's keep a clean sheet as well, man. There's no need for us to concede it at all. Saka's been limping basically the whole game. Can we add a fourth? Game's going a bit slow now. Saliba, I'd even take him off as well. He's not fully fit. You need him for the week. Give Kivior 10 minutes. Get ESR on, man. ESR had a good game midweek. Wolves still hanging on. 14 minutes to go in that Wolves game. Still winning 2-1. Man United still losing 1-0. Newcastle 1-0 up against Burnley. West Ham beating Sheffield United 2-0. And Luton beating Everton. I thought that was 3-1. Looks like it's 2-1. Maybe it got disallowed. Oh, it was a penalty. Oh, you just found out he scored. Now, Saka's limping. Saka is limping. Newcastle 2-0. Isaac scores. I don't know if it was a penalty, but it's 2-0. Saka, at what point, how injured does he have to be before you take him off? Vieira coming on. Jeez. Honestly, it's like Saka has to be injured before you sub him off. So apparently there's a Kai Havertz song now that everyone's singing. Saka off for Fabio Vieira, but he's limping. So let's hope he's all right. But finally he gets him off. I do not understand why he takes so long to give this guy a game, to get him off and give him a break. Surely give ESR a little run out, a little 10 minutes. He's played midweek, done all right. You're 3-0 up. Champions League in the week. Give him 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Let him feel involved, man. What's wrong? You're just going to play him in the Carabao Cup. 12 minutes to go in the Wolves-Man City game. Still 2-1. Come on, Wolves. Hang on in there. Pep must be absolutely fuming. That is a big... That would be fantastic for Arsenal. Them getting beaten by Wolves. And I'm just looking. They've got quite an easy Champions League group, though, aren't they, Man City? That's the only problem. They haven't really got anything that's going to... Who've they got in the Champions League? Oh, they got Leipzig away. That's not an easy game. So, yeah, still no ESR on the pitch. Maybe keeping ESR for midweek. Just give him 10 minutes, man. Bournemouth have been poor, by the way. Next week, Arsenal City. Listen, biggest game of the season. Tottenham Liverpool. What's the result we want? A draw? Maybe a draw. We don't want either one of them to win. But I'm thinking if one of them won, what's the better team for us to win? Because both of them really need their bubble bursting. That's the problem. A draw would be ideal, definitely. Definitely a draw. I don't know what victory would be more damaging. I almost think... I don't actually know. Liverpool win is damaging because they're sort of in and around the title run with us, but also you just want Tottenham to lose anyway. It'll be a good game. Well, I reckon. Fizz said ESR will leave, I promise. There was a rumour today saying that he's looking at his options, which isn't good. Saka, I told you, he don't come off unless he limps off. He ain't walking off no pitch comfortably being subbed off, which I don't understand what this guy waits so long for. I actually think Liverpool will win today, but you never know. You never know. It'll be interesting. We're still... Wolves are still winning, which is great. 10 minutes to go in that one. Arsenal still winning. Can we get another goal? 0-0 draw, says Jerome. I hope not. Although it don't bother me, to be honest. I'm not actually doing a watch-along for that one, unfortunately, people. ESR coming on. ESR coming on, finally. Give him a few minutes. Croydon De Bruyne arrives. Just give him 10 minutes, man. Something. Keep him involved. Sorry, I keep checking over for this Wolves game. That'll be a huge result for Man City to get beat. Gary Dockett is playing at right back, you know. It's mad. Pep getting beaten by a team with Gary Docketty in it is wild. ESR's on, people. Always good to see ESR on the pitch. He deserves game time, man. Can we get another goal? I'm just watching this City game now. ESR should play instead of Havertz. I would rather Liverpool win, says Saka. Matt Dockey. What did I call him? Mark Dockety? You know I'm on about anyway. You know, Jorginho's coming on. No El Neni. But Jorginho is more likely to play. So, you know, he's been out for ages, hasn't he, El Neni? Jesus probably could have scored there. Rice and Havertz are off. Smith Rowe and Jorginho on. Come on, Wolves. Hang on. Yeah, I'd love ESR to get a goal. They're still hanging on. Man City, a lot of people saying in the comments, City have not been great without Rodri. I think without Rodri, they have less control of the game. There's 8 minutes to go in that one. Newcastle 2-0 up against Burnley. West Ham 2-0 up against Sheffield United. Wolves winning 2-1 against City. Man United losing 1-0 at home to Palace. And Luton beating Everton 2-1 at Goodison. Arsenal winning 3-0. So we are the standout game. Would you still like to see Tony at Arsenal? Yeah. Havertz will get confidence. Let's hope so. Good to see Jesus play the whole game. Yeah. I'd like to see him play it all up front, though. Not 65 minutes of it on the left wing. Matt Dockett is an Arsenal fan. He is a big Arsenal fan, apparently. What do you think of the Arsenal women's away shirt? I think it's quite good, you know. It's probably better than our away kit. It'd be nice on holiday. No Rodri, no Kevin De Bruyne. It's our chance, especially if we can get Martinelli back midweek and, you know, another week for Trossard to get fit. We've rested our two most important players for Champions League, Havertz and Nketiah. Nah. We can't be having that. Them man, especially Eddie, he cannot be starting that game. Definitely not. 6 minutes to go, people. Wolves still beating Man City 2-1. Arsenal still lead 3-0. Man United, 5 minutes to go in theirs. They're losing 1-0. Arteta has very poor man management. If City lose, Pepsi Cola will be peed off. Osimhen to Arsenal, January signing. If Arsenal are in touching distance of Man City in January, whether we're just above them or just below them, we should be going for it and spending big. You know, that's just standard. I felt last January cost us the league by not showing enough ambition. I ain't interested in making offers. Get the deals done. That's what we need to do. Go and get a top quality striker and another winger, maybe a centre midfielder. You know, Robbie changed his Havertz rating from 9 to 9.5 after that penalty. He'd probably give him man of the match. I am happy for Havertz, though. I am. We need him to do something. Minutes for Smith Rowe, I'm smiling. Yeah, I mean, not as much. I think he could have got 20, but 10 minutes plus time added on. It is what it is. Wolves still hanging on against Manchester City. 5 minutes to go in that one. 6 minutes to go in this Arsenal game. 4 minutes in the Man United game. But obviously, with time added on now, it means nothing because they probably had 10 minutes on in some of these games. So still a long way to go. Ryan said ESR needs more time. It was the previous season January cost us top 4. You're right, Oz. I remember that one. That was when Aubameyang left and we never signed anyone. And they were all high-fiving in the documentary. AFCON was there. We never signed a midfielder. Bruno Guimaraes went to Newcastle. Big C, will Partey be back for Man City? Who knows, bro? Who knows? That would be a massive boost. Hopefully Martinelli will. And but we could do with Partey. I still think we're lacking him in the midfield. Mark said Wolves are lucky they need to hold on. I hope they do. I really hope that. Apparently Man City have battered them in terms of chances, but who cares? Can they hang on and get the 3 points? Would be a massive win. If Nketiah starts on Tuesday and Sunday, it's clear favouritism like Southgate and Maguire, 100%. The fact he's took him off makes me think he's probably actually going to play him on Tuesday, which is insane. He hasn't played well again today. He did win the penalty. I give him some credit, but his finishing was woeful. David Raya, potentially another clean sheet. Raya looked good again today, just so stable. Arteta's ego has cost us Saka potential injury. City can be beaten. We're still watching the game. I mean, they got Haaland up front. Looks like Doku's on the right. Grealish has come on the left. And it looks as if they're struggling to create a chance, which is great to see. 3 minutes to go in that Man City game. Knots 21, the amount of goals that come from our midfield. Imagine if we had a clinical striker. Exactly. Arteta seriously needs to look at Wolves, what Wolves did, and not play inverted like he always does. He's got to throw him a curveball, man. Jay said Arteta has poor man management. We need this type of defence at home, says TH. We're fantastic defensively away from home. Most of the time, anyway. Highbury's local badger, spot on. We desperately need a striker, brother. I would prefer at least 2 for squad depth. Osimhen and Ivan Toney or Dusan Vlahovic. Big money. Big money to get any of those, but I would like to think we would get at least one of them. Jesus. Apparently Maguire's come on for Man United, which is always good banter. Yeah, I don't know what this chant is for Havertz. I don't know what it is that they're singing. I can't hear it. I've seen somebody just put the words online. Jesus nearly scored there. Probably should have. I just realised Pep didn't start Phillips even while Rodri is suspended. He is not getting a kick there, is he? Maguire on to secure that 1-0 loss. When you're bringing on Maguire as a rescue mission, you're finished. Ten Hag, he could be the big manager that doesn't see out the season. You're losing 1-0 at home to Palace is crazy. He's made loads of subs. He's bringing on Maguire in the 89th minute. He even took Rashford off for Eriksen. I mean, yeah, he's going wild. Jesus, is he injured? I think he should have scored. Jesus looks injured, which is just crazy if this guy's injured. That's certified Eddie Nketiah against Man City. Ten Hag is done by Christmas. Hopefully Jesus is all right. Man City is in the 89th minute. Come on, Wolves. Hang on. Wolves beating Man City 2-1. Can they hang on? Newcastle 2-0 up against Burnley. I think we all knew they'd win that. Almiron and Isak with the goals. Man United still losing 1-0 at home against Palace. Jesus got a knock. It looks like he's limping a little bit. Watch his left leg. How long are they adding on in this Man City game? Apologies, I am focusing more on this Man City game than the Arsenal one now. We're in the 90th minute in this City game. How long are they adding on? I would have liked to have seen Arsenal get another goal or two. Come on, Wolves, you can do it. We need you to. Yeah, Jesus looks all right now. He's an awkward fall. He's moving all right now. Jesus, the winger, is an endangered species. Wolves are defending well. They might got man like Craig Dawson in defence. You know, I told you. They're the man who put Vaseline on their eyebrows. They wear Puma Kings with the big tongue. Like, it's different. These men are old school. Putting in crosses in the box. They'll do it all day long. Man U almost scored. 6 minutes, is it? Is it 6 minutes added on? Come on, Wolves. You can hang on for 6 minutes. Already 1 minute in. Man U are in the 92nd minute of their game. Arsenal in the 90th. 91 minutes. 5 minutes for Wolves to hang on and beat Manchester City. Nobody, I bet, would have put that in their accumulator this morning. Please bet responsibly, by the way. I'm not encouraging gambling. But yeah, if you did. Has ESR missed a sitter? I've actually turned it over. Let me go back. I didn't even see it, people. I'll put it back on now. ESR missing sitters. Havertz, man of the match. Listen, man, I love the fact he scored a penalty. I can't go that far. But I am happy for him. I'll give him a good player rating just, for vibes. 2 minutes gone in the City game. 4 minutes left for Wolves to hang on. This will be a massive result. If City lose to Wolves, Man United 1-0 down. They're in the 93rd minute in their game. They brought on Maguire. Apparently he's up front. ESR missing sitters. I still haven't seen it. I might have missed it. Well, Pep said the other week he wants to go invincible and win the quadruple. He's been knocked out of the Carabao Cup. And he's 4 minutes away from being beaten. So all that talk can stop real quick. Yeah, I ain't trying to hear none of that. No Invincibles talk and all that business. That can stop. 3 minutes to go. Man City, come on, Wolves. Hang on. Neto, man of the match. People saying he's been brilliant. Gabriel's been superb for us. Really good again. ESR, I missed it. I've turned over. I haven't seen a replay of it yet. ESR's credit in the back. Yeah, we'll forgive ESR, man. You know what I mean? He's one of our boys, isn't he? You know what I mean? Hale End and that. But apologies, because I am watching this Man City game very closely. This will be a massive result for Wolves. 2 and a bit minutes to go, people. Wolves hanging on. This will be a massive, massive shock to the Premier League for Man City to lose away at Wolves. I said at the beginning of the show, I had no faith in Man City dropping points in a game like that. The Manchester United game has finished, people. Manchester United beaten at home by Crystal Palace. That is a shocking result for them. Absolute shocker. 90 seconds to go in this Wolves game. Man United beaten at home by Palace. Eric Ten fraud. Losers at home to Palace. Roy Hodgson. Big up Ish. Roy gets the win at Old Trafford. After getting pumped there midweek in the Carabao Cup. Premier League business. Oh, I've just seen a replay. How on earth does ESR miss that? Just open up your body, bro, and put it in the far corner. That is an absolute sitter. But I'll forgive him, because he gives me interviews every time we're on tour. But he's got to score that. A minute to go in the Wolves game. Come on, Wolves. Come on. Have we scored? Jesus, what's going on? I'm not even watching the game. Let's go back. It's 4. Arsenal have scored. Benny Blanco. It's 4-0 to the Gunners. Blanco makes it 4. Easy, easy, easy. Benny Blanco, 4-0. What a day this could be. I didn't even see the goal, but we're celebrating shamelessly. Man United have lost. Come on. A minute to go in the Man City game. Blow the whistle, ref. I've seen enough. They're in the last minute. Come on, Wolves. Hang on. A minute to go. City all over them, though. Come on, Wolves. What a day this is, by the way, football-wise. Fabio's been balling since he came on, says George. We need Spurs to draw with these results today. Benny Blanco makes it 4. City, 40 seconds to go. Come on, Wolves. Craig Dawson, just head, kick, anything. We're approaching the 96th minute. Blow your whistle, ref. I've seen enough. I've had enough of this. Get it off. Come on, Wolves. It's nearly over. Benny Blanco made it 4-0. Get Pep out. Fraudulent behaviour by Pep. Come on. Blow the whistle. 4-0 to the Gunners. It's got to be nearly over. Come on. Blow your whistle. We're beyond 96 minutes. They're still playing. They're still playing. Ref's probably got a bet on Man City to win, hasn't he? Blow your whistle. What a defensive job this is from Wolves, by the way. ESR's missed another one, apparently. We'll forgive him. His shooting's all over the place today. Come on, Wolves. 33 seconds over the 96 minutes. What are we waiting for? What the hell are you waiting for? After me, there shall be no more. So for one last time, make some noise. Come on, man. 45 seconds. Full-time whistle goes! Get in there! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yes! Take that, Pep Guardiola, you bold fraud! I told you, he looks like Dr. Evil out of Austin Powers. And he's been well and truly done today. Get in there! What a day for Arsenal. Oh my days. 4-0 win. Havertz scores. Man City lose. That is beautiful. Man City lose and Man United lose. That is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, happy days, people. Full time has gone at Arsenal, I think. Has it gone? Has it? No, maybe not. 49, undefeated. 49, I say. 49, 48. Playing football the Arsenal way. 49, undefeated. Full-time whistle has gone, people. Light work on the South Coast. 10 out of 10 for Kai Havertz. Let him know. He scored a goal. Haters will say it's only a penalty, but who cares? Neil from in between us is off the mark. We're going to get the Leverkusen Havertz, people. Surely. Just keep giving him penalties and tappings. We'll get him to 10 goals for the season and build from there. ESR couldn't finish his breakfast today. His finishing was off, but 3 points in the bag. Happy Bold Fraud Day to Eric Ten Hag, a.k.a. Eric Seven Hag, a.k.a. the Boiled Egg, and Pep Guardiola tucked away at Wolves 2-1 defeat. Big up Dylan, who said happy Bold Fraud Day. Big up TMB, 49 undefeated. More than you can believe. More than you can believe. Beautiful scenes. Big up TMB. Big up Joba. 3 points. Man United lose. City lose 2. It's Christmas. Havertz scored as well, people. I thought it was April the 1st. I can't believe it. Big up to you, Joba. A member for 3 months. Perth Ozzy Guna. ESR didn't miss both his shots. One target and saved out for a corner. I didn't even see the second one. I was watching City. Big up Ozzy Guna. Alfred said, as much as I want Havertz to work, ESR missing chances just shows he gets himself in great positions to score. Give him game time and it's over. Well, he's got to keep pushing, and he's got to keep. But then to get in, you've got to score them chances. That puts pressure on the manager. 4-0, clean sheet, great result. Make no mistake about it. A professional job by the boys today. Brilliant. Apologies for some of the problems that we had earlier on in the stream. It was a YouTube issue with the buffering, but we're here. For anybody just tuning in, 4,000 of you in the chat. Not only have Arsenal beaten Bournemouth 4-0, not only has Kai Havertz scored a penalty, not only have Manchester United lost 1-0 at home to Crystal Palace, Roy Hodgson masterclass, but to add to that, Manchester City have lost away at Wolves by 2-1. If Carlsberg did Saturdays, people, bold and bolder. Forget dumb and dumber. Bold and bolder. Pep and Ten Hag. Have a look at that Premier League table. We're coming for you. We're coming for you. Pep Guardiola. We're coming for you. Is his better than you? Is his better than you? Mikel Arteta, is his better than you? Come on! We need to beat them next weekend. I don't care. I've had enough of losing to Manchester City. They clip us all the time, people. No Kevin De Bruyne, no Rodri, no John Stones. We have got to beat Man City next week. They've got Leipzig midweek. It's not an easy game. We've got Lons. We need Partey and Martinelli back. Bernardo's injured apparently as well. Look at the league table. What did Pep say? I want to win the quadruple. More than you can believe. Quadruple done. Newcastle out. Carabao Cup. I think we can go invincible. Nah, bro. Invincible ain't for everyone. Let me tell you. You take that L. We need to beat them next week, people. We need to change our plan. Play a different way. And we need to win that midfield battle. Sing it with me, NK, man. Sing it with me. It's vibes. It's a beautiful Saturday for the Gunners, man. We're coming now. Now we're getting going. Now we're getting going. We haven't been at our best. We still weren't perfect today. Let me be real. We weren't perfect today. But that's a solid result for Arsenal. 4-0 away at Bournemouth. Job done. 4 different scorers. Champions League on Tuesday. Let's go. Win the game. Handle business. And then it's the big one. It's the big one. Interesting as well that Manchester City don't play until Wednesday. So we've also got 24 hours more recovery than Man City have. We play Lons on Tuesday. They play Leipzig away on Wednesday. So for the game against Man City, we've got more of a break. Listen, we've got to go for it. Man United's worst start for 34 years. I mean, I'm looking for them there, people, but I can't see them. Am I going to have to start accepting cookies? Where are Man United? Oh, 10th. 3 wins and 4 defeats. Yo! Where's all that Ten Hag energy? Where's that? Yo, David Moyes is above Man United. Roy Hodgson, not Roy, Roy Hodgson is above Man United. If Fulham win, they go up. If Forest win, my hometown club, if Forest collect some points this weekend, they play Brentford tomorrow, they go above Man United. Eric, 10 fraud. Eric, 7 goals at Liverpool. Look at these, man. Man United and Chelsea. What's this? That is an absolute mess. Mid-table fodder, people. I got to accept cookies to find you, man, on the page. What is this? What the hell am I watching? Got me accepting cookies to find your team. It's all mad. Eric, 10th place. Eric, 10th place. I might even have to tweet that one. Eric, 10th place. Yo. Them man there, them man there are different. Remember how hype they was when they beat us in pre-season? It's all mad, people. Eric 10th Hog might have worked better, to be honest. But yeah, but we'll go with that. It's a great day. Troll your Man United mates, people. It's a good day at the office. Well, let me get away from this mid-table squad fodder. It's going to be an interesting game. Unfortunately, I'm not doing a watch-along for Tottenham-Liverpool. I got to go out. I don't even know if I'm going to watch the whole game, unfortunately. But I don't know what the better result is. A draw would be the ideal result for us, to be honest. Liverpool would go above us with a draw because of goal difference and obviously with a win. But it's been a good day, man. Brighton got beaten. Man City lost and we won. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant for the Gunners, man. Really is. Let them have it, man. Hey, Josh Shaw is always supporting the Eagles, isn't he, as well? Manchester is in the bin tonight, people. In the bin, City and United lose. How often does that happen, really? Let's just talk briefly about Arsenal, man. Very professional performance today by the boys. 4-0 clean sheet. Another away clean sheet. Apparently, I'm looking at a video. Apparently, Odegaard was pushing Kai Havertz over to the away fans as if to say, go and get your applause from the fans. Good day out. Fans look jubilant. It's always a nice away ground, Bournemouth. Good vibes down there. The theatre of memes. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, that. Training ground win should have been 7-0. We'll take 4. We'll take 4. Kai to the green screen, says LSU. Duh. Does Kai Havertz get the green screen next stream? I think we do it. We're going to try and lift his spirits. I'll think about it. It's been such a good Saturday. I feel like I have to acknowledge, even though it was a penalty. It was a very good penalty, man. It was a good penalty. Stuttered run up, slots it. As he's taking that penalty, all I can think is, if he misses this, he's finished. He's absolutely finished. So it may have just looked like a penalty, but it was a pressure penalty. Make no mistake about that. It was important that he scored. Big up LSU. Big up Zamir. He said it's looking good, but Saka injured is worrying for me. I feel like Saka just limps off naturally at the end of every game anyway. So I'm kind of feeling like he will be all right anyway. It's like he just limps off every game for us. Piers Morgan is trolling. Ronaldo, of course, saying that Ten Hag should have gone instead of Ronaldo. So Zamir, I hope Saka's all right. Jack said, just on a plane to Cyprus. What a day to kickstart my holiday. Come on, Arsenal. Enjoy your holiday, bro. Where you going? Iron Apple? Which part of Cyprus? Black said, I hope this game boosts our upcoming performances. It should do. It's 4-0. It's a clean sheet. Thought Gabriel was brilliant again. Saliba, excellent. As Ice Cube says, today was a good day. Come on, you Gunners. Does Kai Havertz get a green screen? Cap says timeout. Lon's away. Champions League nights are back. Tuesday night away from home. Excellent day. Drawing the next one will be the icing in the cake. I agree. Abdullah said, Curtis, watching the watch-alongs feels like watching football with a good mate and having a chinwag with him. Love the content. That's the aim of the channel. You see me. Sometimes in the stream, I'm all up in the camera. Other times, I'm just like this, man. We're just chilling. The community, effectively, is just one big front room. And there's 4,000 of you in the front room right now. And we're just chilling. A few drinks, bit of food, playing FIFA, having a chat, watching the game. That's what we are. Community settings, people. Big up everyone tuned in. Listen. I'll be honest, these watch-alongs where the game isn't on TV in the UK, they're difficult. You know, because, you know, I'll be honest, my stream was buffering at times. In the first half, I think I was a minute behind everyone. But we got there in the end. But I think like the next 6-7 games are live on TV in England, so it'll be a lot easier. Some of my reactions were probably a little bit more laid back than usual. So Tuesday, we're back to business. First away game in the Champions League for how many years? And I'm looking forward to that against Lons. Listen, let's be totally honest, and I'm going to be totally honest. I'm not, you know, it's not a fairy tale. Havertz was okay in the second half. I thought first half he was underwhelming again. The penalty will cover the cracks up for this weekend, because we're in a great mood and teams have lost, and he scored his penalty. So happy days. Let's hope he can score on Tuesday. I still want more from him. I still don't believe playing him in midfield is the best way to get the most out of him. But we are where we are. I didn't like Eddie's performance today, if I'm being honest. I know he got the penalty, and I do have to give him some credit for that. But, you know, his finishing was wayward. I just don't see why Jesus is being moved to the left to accommodate a striker who is missing chances and his hold-up play is not good enough. So, you know, Champions League on Tuesday, I want to be seeing Trossard on the left or Nelson or Smith Rowe and put Jesus up front. Stop with all this Eddie through the middle business. Dirtying up Mars, cream carpet and drinking all your favourite juice. You know it, man. No respect. Cap said Curtis Watchalong's his goated. That's why he gets the best numbers in the Arsenal community. Big up to you, bro. Big up everyone locked in. We're going to round up shortly. Loz said, Big C, Declan Rice is a beast. Covers so much ground. When we were linked with him, I wasn't convinced, but he's changed my mind quickly, says Oz. Listen, I keep it a book. And people say, oh, you know, because you've got a picture with him, you're not going to criticise him. I said quite openly that when we signed Declan Rice, I thought he was overrated by English tax. I thought he was a good player, but I thought he wasn't worth 105 million. I said it quite openly. But I did say Arteta wants him, so pay the money whether he's worth that much or not. And I'm happy we got him because he's a leader. He's a character. He holds that midfield together. I would love to see him and Thomas Partey in a double pivot with Odegaard in front of him. Apparently, this is the Havertz song. I don't know how it goes. Samina, Mina, Waka Waka, 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. I'll have to listen to it. I don't know how it goes, but I might shamelessly sing it this weekend after scoring a penalty. I'm with it, people. I'm with it. C Unit AA. We're not playing, people. We're not playing. We're not playing at all. Listen, I'm going to round up. Very happy with the boys today. Very professional performance. We knew that Bournemouth were going to have a go at us, and they always were at home, but we did the job well. 4-0, clean sheet away from home. Defensively, we were excellent. 4 different scorers, which is positive. We go again, Champions League on Tuesday, people. Let me read this final super chat. But Big C, what do you think about Tupac's murder potentially being solved? I mean, listen, people have suspected it for a while, so, you know, it is what it is. I don't think it's a big secret, really. But big up for the super chat. Listen, thank you very much to everyone tuned in. Really appreciate your patience today. Izim said, all hail the Havertz. Gotta love this channel. Well done to Kai Havertz. I don't care if it was a penalty. I don't care if it was a tap-in. You know, you deserve that. Brio said, I'm walking around like, don't talk to me. He deserves that. He's had a lot of criticism. In life, we have to be balanced. He didn't play great today. But let's hope that that penalty can be the building block for something. What I loved was the way the team got around him and celebrated it and made a big deal out of it. Because to him, that is a big deal. And it's important. No matter what we think about Havertz as a player, good, bad, or whatever, he's our player. and we need to get something positive out of him as a player. So I hope that goal gives him some belief, gives him some happiness, and we can build on that. Because I've always said Kai Havertz is talented. He's just not producing. We've got to find a way to produce. So listen, good win, 4-0, brilliant Saturday, 4 different scorers. City lose to Wolves 2-1. Man United lose to Palace 1-0. Today was a good day, like Ice Cube said. Thank you for tuning in. Like the video on your way out. We're climbing that league, people, and I will see you all soon. Bless.